Good evening. Well, welcome to hell. Yeah, welcome to hell. What's going on, people? What is going on? Look at my man Johnny Gooch is in the house. What is going on, everybody? XDS, what's up, Alex Sports, Johnny Gooch, Carlos Rodriguez, Cowboys Nation 214. Been a while, my man. Hope all is well with you, brothers. Scottzilla, my man's in the house. Ben Football Beast. Jared Williams, Raphael, what's going on? So I did that Ezekiel Elliott video today, because he's going to hold out. This was the story. That Cowboy fans telling me it was fake news, which always kind of cracks me up considering I have the link to the story about him holding out. There's more than one. I mean, it's all over the internet, so not really difficult to find that story. By the way, I took the private jet to Sydney, Australia tonight. That's where I'm residing, if you couldn't tell behind me. I'm in Sydney, Australia. Got a great hotel here with a great view. But I just thought it was funny that all these Cowboy fans are telling me, oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. It's not fake. It's going to happen if they don't they will fix it, but it's not fake. I didn't just pull this out of the air and go, you know what, I'm going to make a video today and just make up that Zeke's going to hold out at training camp. But the one that made me laugh was all these Cowboy fans come on my page going, oh, you're going to talk about Kamrin more? What about your safety? What about your safety, Baddog? What about the safety? What about the safety? Number one, I made the Ezekiel Elliott video when I got home from work, and then I went to family's house for a birthday. So I haven't been home since that video. Number two, Kamrin Moore is an absolute freaking nobody on this team. The Giants will release his dumbass, and it'll be over. I don't know what I need to make a video about a pointless freaking guy that is a scumbag, and that's all it is. Any guy that hits a woman is a freaking coward and a scumbag, and the guy's a piece of crap. I don't care that he plays for a team. Get him the hell off of here, because I don't want that garbage on my team. I didn't want to hear when it was Josh Brown. I don't want to hear now. The guy sucks. The guy's trash. The guy's a piece of shit. Goodbye. Thank you so much for the super chat, Nate. I really do appreciate it, my man. Dilly, even though it's empty, my man. Dilly, thank you so much. He says, told you I was going to be getting you $2. I really appreciate that, my man. Nate Brew with a $2 holla. Boom! Thank you, Nate. I really do appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much. But as I was saying, man, I don't know what kind of video Cowboy fans want me to make. It's totally unrelated to what I was talking about Ezekiel Elliott holding out and mentioning the Vegas thing because it's been brought up again. I was going to say Kellen Moore. Kamrin Moore is a freaking nobody. And even if he was, like I said, I don't want that piece of shit on the team. I don't condone that crap. I don't want that crap. The Giants don't condone it, and they're going to get rid of him. So I don't know what you want me to say about it. The guy's a piece of garbage, all right? I don't care what team he plays on. Don't hit women if you're a guy. It's just that simple. Don't do that. So he did it, and he's going to pay the consequences because he won't be a Giant. That's all. That's all there is to it. And that's it. Story over. There's really no reason to make a video about that. Somebody else already made it. I don't remember who it was. Somebody else had already made a video about it. And that's pretty much what I would have said in the video. The guy's a piece of trash. The guy's garbage. The guy's lower than life. He's a scumbag. And he's a coward for beating on a woman. And adios, buddy. See you later. But that's got nothing to do with Ezekiel Elliott possibly holding out because he doesn't have a contract. And the other thing I'm trying to tell, thank you, Terabelli. I appreciate that, my man. I hope you watched the video today because the video I did today I thought was excellent behind me. I thought it came out really good. But, yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Zeke, he's going to get paid. And then I got Cowboy fans telling me, oh, well, you're scared that you're going to pay all three of them. No, I want the Cowboys to pay Dak, Zeke, and Amari Cooper. I want those three guys to take up a third of their cap space. I want them to do that because that would be stupid. So I want them to do it because if you get three guys taking up a third of your cap space, that means you got to pay 50 guys with 2/3 of your cap space. And it don't work that way. That's not how you build a championship team. You can't improve once you're in cap hell. Which reminds me, there's a video I have to do about the Eagles when I'm done with this hangout. So regardless, I want them to sign those three guys because you can't improve once you put yourself in that situation. You are what you are at that point. So I hope they do. I want them to give Dak $35 million. I do. I want Dak to stay there for $35 million. I want them to completely overpay him. I want him to be a Cowboy for the foreseeable future at $35 million a year. That's exactly what I want. I hope they give him 5 years at that. I do. That's exactly it, Byron Bucks. It's Cameron Moore. It's a guy that was drafted in the 5th round last year that found his way into this. He wasn't drafted by us that I remember, and he's a guy that found his way in this team, and he's a guy that's gonna find his way off, and he'll be in the unemployment line tomorrow. So it is what it is. But yes, exactly, Carlos. Sign them boys. Take that back. No $35 million or AM what? Or AM out or I'm out? That's what he wants though, Mark. He wants like $35 million. He wants more than what Wentz got. So that's what he wants. He wants like $34-35 million. You cannot win like that. You can't win giving your quarterback that much money. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't. It's hard to build your team around that quarterback when he's getting 15 to 18% of your cap space. That's all. That's all it is. What is going on? Yes, exactly. Sign them both. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? What is going on? Oh, yeah. Jeez, I forgot. I forgot that was on right now. I was watching upstairs. I came down. I got something else completely on here. Oh, God, not again. Do it the Chapman stuff. Oh, he had a good swing at that one. What did Moore do? He knocked a woman unconscious. That's what he did. He knocked a woman unconscious. He hit her. He knocked her unconscious. So the guy's a piece of garbage, and like I said, he won't be a Giant anytime soon. The guy's done. Not that he was going to make this team anyway, but I just found that amusing that Cowboy fans, when I make a video about Ezekiel Elliott holding out, which is important news, okay, they have to come with, where's your video about Cameron Moore? Like that matters at all. I mean, yeah, it's a horrible thing he did, and he's a piece of trash, and I'll say that a million times, okay, but what is the point of making it? That guy is a freaking nobody. He's a speck of dirt on the map. It's like Cowboy fans just looked at anything New York Giants have. Oh, I got to come at him with this. Like I care. That guy can go take a flying leap at the moon. Guy can go take a long walk off a short cliff. Yes, he will. He will be in the Marines. Johnny Gooch. What is going on? Cameron Moore knocked a woman unconscious. So he's a coward. That's all. Any man that does that's a coward. You know? What's up, Jedi? How you doing? Thoughts on the Madden ratings that came out? I don't think anyone's ever happy with their Madden ratings, Raphael. I think everybody's always mad at the Madden ratings. I did the video on Daniel Jones' Madden ratings. I mean, he was given a raw deal. The fact that Tyree Jackson was rated higher than him is ridiculous. But nobody likes their Madden ratings. Barkley didn't like his. DeMarcus Lawrence didn't like his. What's going on, Procaccini? That's I told Mark Holmes there was no news on it because he was nobody. Exactly. There is if you look it up, Boys for Life. But there's just nothing on it because he is a nobody. I mean, he wasn't going to make the team anyway. He's just kind of filling space, for a preseason roster. It was, like I said, it's a horrible act. The guy's an idiot. And I don't want him here. And there's no Giants fan that's going to condone that. But I'll tell you what. And there'd be no Giants fans that make an excuse for him. But I'll tell you what. When all the Cowboy fans have brought this to my attention in the Zeke Elliott video, whenever I bring up something about Zeke, well, he pulls a girl's shirt down, or he gets in the fight, or he hits a freaking car because he runs a red light, or he gets caught speeding, or whatever other dumb things this guy's done, Cowboy fans will make excuses for, oh, he's innocent. Oh, they never proved him guilty. Oh, that didn't happen. That did. So they'll defend that guy tooth and nail. But when a freaking ninth-string safety on the Giants knocks a woman out, it's like, where's your video, Baddog? It's hilarious. Because I've been getting Cowboy fans good the last couple weeks. And I'll be getting Eagle fans good with the video I do next. Like I said, enjoy this cleaned-up version of TTC, Baddog, for like another week and a half, because when the Giants actually have training camp, it's all Giants stuff. It's not going to be any of the Cowboys and Eagles stuff, because I'm not going to care. I'm going to focus on my own team. But right now, hey, I like to poke fun at those teams. I hate those two teams. What can I tell you? I don't like either one of them, and I shouldn't like either one of them. I don't even know where the hell he came from, L.A. Lou. He was a 5th-round pick last year, and I don't even know who picked him. I have no idea where he came from. Angel 0 to 100, thank you for joining. I don't know what Beyond Channel is, but thank you for being here. Cameron knocked a woman unconscious. That's what he did. He punched a woman, he knocked her unconscious. He's an idiot. He's a coward. He's a piece of garbage. What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Landon, what's going on? What's up, Manuel? What's up, Connor? What's up, everybody? He did come from San Quentin. Maybe he's on his way there. Robbie Cano, what's going on? Or a Saints got him. Okay, thank you, Jedi. Appreciate that. Keep you exactly, Robbie. Exactly. Tyreek Hill, girl paid some news company to alter their tape. Yeah, he's an idiot. New York Nick, what's going on? That's where it came from. So we got him from the Saints. Okay. Thanks, guys. I would have never known because I don't know who the hell the guy is. I don't pay attention to nobody's on this team. Guys that are going to be cut. I'm paying attention to the guys that are going to make this roster. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, Chapman, come on. You want to wait. Bobby Woodruff is in the house. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? What is going on? Tim Peck, how you doing, my man? Thank you for all joining the stream, guys. I appreciate it. It's been a while since I just kind of hung out with the chat. So I figured why not. I wasn't going to do the Yankees tonight because, like I said, I just got home maybe half an hour ago. So I took a shower and came down here. What's up, NYG31? Oh, OGR, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it. Dilly, my good sir. He says, my man, what is good? LB is so laughable. I don't think I should respond. Did he accept you? Well, number one. OneGiantRebuttal, hit me the fight. Boom! I really appreciate that, OGR. You didn't have to do it, sir. But you did. I appreciate it, man. Cheers to you, sir. What was his response? I didn't even know if he accepted your bet or not because I love that you pretty much called him out and said, okay, well, you want me to you want to back down your claim that you want to back down your claim that you're going to sweep the division, not bet me, fine. And you want to talk about how you're going to beat the Giants both games, fine. I'll take you up on that bet. Did he accept your bet? Because I like that you said, fine, I'll take the bet anyway. I like that. It was good on you, OGR. By the way, anybody that hasn't subbed up OneGiantRebuttal, please do me a favor and sub that man up. He has great content over there. He's a smaller channel, and he does deserve more exposure because he is a very good channel. He has very good content over there, and he makes very good points on his videos. So definitely sub up my man OneGiantRebuttal because he's a very good video maker. Did he flat out? Did he just not do it yet, or did he flat out say I'm not taking the bet? Because if he flat out said I'm not taking the bet, he looks like he looks worse than ever. Because he said he wasn't going to do it because you were depending on Big Brother Dallas to do it. When you just said, no, I'll just take the Giants if he backs out, it looks terrible. So I didn't know what he said because I haven't watched all of his videos. But I got a video for him coming out the end of the night here. I'll probably release it tomorrow. SpermCell actually wanted me to premiere it, so maybe I'll premiere it at some point. But it's not really in direct to him. But some of the things he said in the video earlier today, I have to. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to school Eagles fans. Sometimes Eagle fans aren't the brightest. So sometimes you just have to give them some knowledge and, give them some facts. Not that they'll pay attention. They'll just tell me I'm a hater and that the Giants suck, and they won't rebut any of my facts. They'll just tell me that my team is no good, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Oh, Entertainer's in the house. Stand up, Entertainer. Come on, Chapman, close this thing out. We're splitting with the Eagles. That's what OGR said. I'm just curious if he flat out refused the bet or if he just hasn't accepted it. What's up, Caesar? How you doing, my man? Woo, yes, the 1-1 in there for a strike. Come on, Chappie, get this sumbitch out. Let's go. I don't even know how the hell the Yankees got their 2 runs. Bumgarner or Wong? Chin-Ming Wong? I'd rather have Bumgarner. Dodgers killing the Phillies. Chappie is nasty. Cushman, we going to the series this year, Cushman. We getting it done. We can agree on that. We don't need to agree on RBIs, but we can agree that the Yankees need to win the World Series. 1-2. Fouled away. King Trizzy, what is going on? Yes, get him out of here. Really, Evan, it's been a while. Hope all is well with you, my man. Give Dexter a chance. Lots of gore and violence. I don't like fake serial killers, though. I'd rather look at the real ones. Yes, Robbie, right. It's kind of come out of the break slumbering. What's the Dodgers Phillies score? I'm not really sure. Not Wong. Yeah, Chin-Ming Wong. That's how you would say it. W-A-N-G. Oh, OGR, man. Thank you again so much for the super chat, brother. Dilly. I really appreciate that, my man. He responded to my claim the Eagles were veteran-laden, but he has not responded to my bet. He didn't even mention my name today. Oh, well, that's where I'm going to have to rebut, not on your bet, but about the video he made with the Eagles being veteran-laden. He's getting a video about that. As a matter of fact, all Eagle fans are kind of going to get a video about that. And it's not, again, it's trash talk without being the way I used to be. You know, I'm not insulting people, but I'm going to let their team know that it'll be a good video, trust me. What is up? Oh, God, who did I just... Wolf and CT, my man. What's going on? Hey, Oliver, what's up? Yeah, him and that kicker you got... I don't know. I know a lot of you guys have heard this story. Steel 58 is in the house. What is going on? Yeah, I'm not doing the baseball tonight, Steel 58. Just hanging out tonight. And yes, football is 9 days away. Well, rookies report a week from today. So they're about a week away, Steel 58. 1-2 in the dirt. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was responding to because I'm all over the place. Baseball's talked about moving the mound back. Really? That'd be nuts. Wolf and CT, you're the man, brother. About Josh Brown. So, some of you guys heard this story, some of you haven't. I'll try to make this as quick as I can. So, I've been to a couple of charity dinners with the Giants. They used to go to a church down in Albany. I used to help out. They'd help, you know, it was charity stuff with the kids and stuff. They did dinners. They'd do speaking engagements at this church. So the first year I went, I met Josh Brown and Prince Amukamara. Prince Amukamara is a weird freaking guy. That's all I'm going to say. He's a weirdo, okay? Josh Brown, I'll never forget, stood up in front of everybody and said, I stand before you a broken man, blah, blah, blah. He talked about how he used to abuse his wife. And because he had a God complex and he could bench 350 pounds and he just thought he was the man because he was famous and he had all this money, blah, 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 so he could do whatever he wanted. And then he said, and then I found the Lord. And I've changed my ways. Yeah. And then the scumbag a year later does the same damn thing. I mean, what a piece of garbage Josh Brown is. The guy stood in friggin' church and lied his ass off to a bunch of kids about changing his ways. And then a year later goes back and hits a woman. What a disgraceful human being Josh Brown is. And you can say the same thing about this frickin' Kerwin Moore. What's his name? Kerwin Moore? Kellen Moore? What the hell is the guy's name anyway? Kamrin Moore. I don't even know his name because he's so useless. No Skype tonight, Bobby. 3-2. Oh, shit. He just gave up a 3-run homer. The Yankees are going to lose. Travis d'Arnaud has destroyed the Yankees this year. And that was a disgusting breaking ball. Instead of just going fastball, which he should do every time, freaking Aroldis Chapman screws around with that damn slider way too much. And that pitch is trash. Wow. That pitch is absolute trash. And he throws it anyway. A freaking hanger on the outside part of the plate. I mean, my God, Chapman is trash. The Yankees bullpen is so overrated this year. They are absolutely terrible. This team gives up so many damn leads and lets teams back in the freaking game constantly. That's a horrible job. Hey, what's going on, Playboy? Ho Chi Minh, really? You are all over the place. You are all over the place, man. So the Yankees blow a 4-2 lead in the ninth. Going to lose a game to Tampa that they have no business losing. If the Yankees bullpen actually held the games that they should have held, the Yankees might be 45 games over 500. Dead ass serious. This bullpen freaking sucks. Is there a good bullpen in baseball? Anybody actually have a good bullpen? Even the Dodgers bullpen really isn't good. Red Sox bullpen's in shambles. Mets bullpen stinks. Anybody have a good bullpen? Yeah, NFL players beating women are stupid. What's up, Steven Pazienza, my man? What is going on? Yeah, hell, that's not saying much. The Nats have a good bullpen? I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the Nats all year, but I know the Yankees bullpen is trash. Too many goddamn walks out of that bullpen constantly, and then he gives up a freaking... I was down here, so I don't know how the hell the two guys got on base, but the two guys probably got on base because of walks, is my guess. No, yeah, well, hey, you know how I talk. I'm not going to lower your volume. This is how I talk. Eagles fans are delusional. Eagles fans are going to get a history, or they're going to get a little lesson from me when I do the video later today, or tonight, whatever. Yeah, Cody Bellinger is the man. I hope you're right, Terry. Dexter was made for somebody like me. We'll see. I loved Breaking Bad. I know that much. I love that. Oh, no, I'm doing the video. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, this is true, Johnny. That's probably true. Thank you, Brock. Appreciate that. Well, this is the funny thing with the Cowboys and Eagles fans. So, I do a video about Daniel Jones going to be better than Dak Prescott. Cowboy fans hate it. All the Eagle fans are like, yeah, Baddog, yeah, that's right, yeah, Dak stinks. Then I make the video later on in the day about how I think the Cowboys are going to win the division. Eagle fans, oh, Baddog, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, Baddog. You stupid, blah, 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 blah. The Cowboys suck. The Eagles are the best in the division. Then I make the video today about Zeke holding out. Yeah, Baddog, he's sucking. It's hilarious. So when I make the Eagles video, they're going to be mad at me again. It's fun to watch them come on my side and leave my side. It's kind of funny. But like I said, in a week, it ain't going to matter because it'll be all Giants. But I have to have some fun with my counterparts in the NFC East. I have to do that. Hell, I even had to do it with the Redskins fans, and I told them that, Daniel Jones could be better than Dwayne Haskins. You got to mess with the other teams in the division. That's just how it goes. Nice, Taga. Enjoying those Chicago dogs out there on Broadway and 69th. Sweet, you guys are all over. I'm in Sydney tonight, if you couldn't tell. I'm in Sydney, Australia. It's gorgeous here. It's winter time, but it's still like 68 degrees. It's perfect. You got to do it, Jedi. Sometimes it has to be done. Nobody did it better in the TTC than me. So why not? You'll see. You'll see. This isn't smack talk. It's not even smack talk. It's the truth. It's the truth. This is truth talk. Just like Zeke holding out, that's the truth. Just like I thought the Cowboys are going to win this division. That's the truth. Well, I thought they'd win the division. If Zeke holds out, I don't think they're going to win the division. And just like I honestly believe that Daniel Jones will be better than Dak Prescott, that's half truth, half troll, to be honest. But still, I do think that he'll throw more than 23 touchdowns in his first 3 years in the league. So, yeah, the Yankees are going to freaking lose this game. What a disgraceful loss. What an absolute horrible loss tonight. Aroldis Chapman freaking sucks. Well, you can't lose a game like that to this team in second place. Exactly, Diego. Exactly. What up, G Money Slots? How you doing, my man? The Haskins one is pure comedy. You know, it's just funny because, why is it pure comedy? Everything I said in that video is fact. Dwayne Haskins was loaded with NFL talent around him and superior teammates compared to the teams he played. They played Purdue. Well, they actually lost to Purdue, but they played Purdue. They played Maryland. They played, Tulane. They played Rutgers. They played Indiana. These are the teams that they beat. He had one good game against Michigan, which everybody, oh my God, Dwayne had because of the game against Michigan, right? 5 NFL players around him, 2 linemen, 2 receivers, a running back, and a running back in J.K. Dobbins, who is a sophomore and will be in the NFL. So he had 6 NFL caliber players around him. Daniel Jones had 2 guys around him that were invited to the combine and not drafted. Why is it so hard to believe that Daniel Jones can't be better? I don't understand. I don't get it. Can you tell me the last Redskins quarterback that was really good? Can you tell me the last Redskins quarterback that was a really good quarterback? If he's going to Jay Gruden's system, Jay Gruden don't know what the hell he's doing. He's not a good coach. Dwayne Haskins played 1 year at Ohio State. 1 year starter. 1 year. He's inexperienced. Great arm. Great arm. Great strong arm. Can make throws. But the talent around him is not superior like the talent around him was at Ohio State. And Daniel Jones is going in the complete opposite direction where he had a completely inferior talent around him. A bunch of engineers and accountants who were playing football out there. So why is that comedy? That's not comedy. He could definitely, I'm not saying he's going to be, but he definitely could be better than Dwayne Haskins. There's the reason Dwayne Haskins fell to 15. I can't believe the Yankees are going to lose this freaking game. I'm not even, what a disgraceful loss. Horrible. I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to say any, listen, Eagle fans, it's nothing bad about your team. Like I'm saying, it is fact. What I'm going to say in this video is fact. That's all it is. It is fact. Everything I've said in these videos, which nobody likes, is fact. That's all. It's fact. These are facts. Jay Schrader. Jay Schrader played, what, 2 years? Grace, Daniel Jones probably won't play next year unless the Giants are really bad, but he's not going to start. No, I've explained why I've changed my mind about the draft. When we drafted him, Ed Oliver. By the way, anybody that hasn't done so, check out Ed Oliver. A guy's a very good Redskins video maker, very good content creator for the Redskins. The Daniel Jones reaction video is because I wanted Josh Allen. I couldn't believe Josh Allen fell to us at 6. That was the guy I wanted in the draft. I mean, I wanted Kyler Murray, but that wasn't going to happen. So I wanted Josh Allen. I couldn't believe he fell to us. We needed an edge rusher. He's a perfect 3-4 edge rusher. That's what we needed. We needed him more than anything else. When we took Daniel Jones, I was completely pissed off because I knew nothing about Daniel Jones. I just looked at the stats. I said, why are we taking the Duke quarterback? This makes no sense at all. I don't get it. And I was mad. I did no research. Completely reactionary. And then after a couple days, I said, well, he's our quarterback. Let me go take a look at this kid. Let me look at the film. Let me see what we got. And I saw a kid that was incredibly more athletic than I thought he was. 17 rushing touchdowns at Duke. He actually ran a faster 40 than Dak Prescott. He's very mobile. I saw a lot of guys drop passes. A lot of guys. 38 drop passes at Duke last year. Okay. He's 5th against the blitz in the country, quarterback rating-wise. He's one of the top guys in the country at deep ball accuracy. And he can stand in there and take a hit under pressure, whereas Dwayne Haskins can't. Okay, this is why I changed my mind about Daniel Jones, because I sat there and actually paid attention to his film. That's why. When I made that video, when I reacted to it, I didn't know anything about Daniel Jones. Completely reactionary, because I didn't really think the Giants were taking him. I really didn't. Not at 6. Not at 6. That's for damn sure. So that's why I've completely changed my opinion on Daniel Jones. That's why you see that guy with the veins popping out of his neck, like my head was going to explode like scanners, to the guy you see now that says, I think Daniel Jones can be better than a lot of the quarterbacks that I'm comparing him to. But that's all. That's all. By the way, anybody that happened to have stopped in here, man, you new, hit that subscribe button, baby. And ring that bell. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, man. It helps the channel out. You hit that thumbs up. How do you bark on YouTube? What do you mean? I don't bark. The growling thing? That's just a sound effect. Yeah, Jedi. The NFC East will definitely be very interesting. Record predictions for the NFC East. I think the Cowboys will be 11-5. I think the Eagles will be 10-6. I think the Skins will be 7-9, 8-8. I think the Giants will be about the same. That's what I think. If the Redskins quarterback situation was settled, they had if it was Alex Smith as their quarterback, might actually think that they could win the division. I don't like their quarterback. I don't like that quarterback situation. You either got a really crappy Case Keenum coming into the new system, or you'd have a rookie that has 1 year college experience coming into it. Either way, I don't like the quarterback situation there in Washington. Plus, they lost Jay Crowder, and I really don't like their receivers whatsoever. That's why I didn't pick the Redskins to win the division. I don't like the quarterback situation. I don't like the receivers. Other than that, they got the best backfield depth-wise in our division. Adrian Peterson and Darius Geis, you're not getting 2 better running backs than that. And their defense is solid. Their O-line is solid. They were 6-3 before Alex Smith got hurt last year. They could have won the division if Alex Smith didn't get hurt. Not only did he get hurt, then Colt McCoy got hurt, and then they brought in Sanchez, and he sucked, and they had to go to Josh Johnson. They might as well have went to Brad Johnson at that point. But that's why. But I think the Skins can still win 7 games, 8 games. I don't think they'll be great. I don't think they'll be bad. I think they're mediocre. I can't imagine that Poppy Goat's talking to me because I didn't say that. But Daniel Jones or Walker 2-1. Well, I told you I'm not gonna compare Daniel Jones to Wentz. I believe in the Browns hype. I think the Browns will win the division, but I don't think they're going to go very. I don't think they'll get past the divisional round. I actually, his college film is very good. Film study on Daniel Jones is very good. It's very good. And they said his arm strength is a lot better in camp than it was on film. So the fact that his arm strength is better, the fact that he's a great OTs, the fact that Daniel Jones has quieted skeptics in New York from his performance in OTAs tells me a lot about Daniel Jones. Honestly. It's hard. You don't just get skeptics in New York to go, up, he's good. It doesn't happen that way. The New York media is always looking for a reason to bash the players. Just like they bashed Gettleman for the moves he made, just like they bashed Gettleman for drafting Daniel Jones. They want those back page stories. It's not like the New York media to just go, hey, you know what? This guy's actually pretty good. They don't do that without reason. Now we'll see a lot more here in a week or so when he puts the pads on. And they're, I am so excited about preseason football. Usually I never am. Usually excited to see the first string guys play, and then just kind of watching the rest of it play out. But the fact that we're going to get to see Daniel Jones in action in the preseason because he's a backup or third string, I don't know where he's going to start. I don't know if he'll start third string or Tanny will be third string. But either way, I'm excited to see Daniel Jones play because I know we're going to see him play. I can't wait to stream those freaking preseason games. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. What do I have to do to activate my chest more in lifting? You do bench press. You bench press with dumbbells. So you use your stabilizer muscles and both arms have to work equally. Don't bench press. When you bench press, your shoulders lock in place and you can actually push the bar up with your stronger hand. And the bar is doing a lot of the work. So use the dumbbells because you have to balance them and it works your stabilizer muscles. This is true, Alex. Does Jones cry when he gets hit? No. Daniel Jones doesn't cry when he gets hit. As I just said to you, Daniel Jones can stand in there and take a hit. Daniel Jones has no problem taking a hit. Look at the film on him. He takes hits and delivers strikes. That's what he does. If you had to pick a team to go from worst to first, who would it be? Oh, the Niners weren't worst in that division. Jaguars? Were the Jaguars worst last year in their division? Barkley only a 91 on Madden 20. I know, Barkley was mad at that. G-Men signed Tim Hasselbeck to a one-year deal. What? No, why would they sign? They didn't sign him to a one-year deal. They got 4 quarterbacks already. They don't have Tim Hasselbeck. They have Eli. They have Alex Tanney. They have Kyle Lauletta, and they have Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones will probably be second string this season. I can't imagine he'd be third string. I don't even know if Alex Tanney's going to make the team, but I don't know what you're talking about. It's just funny. Like I said earlier, I don't know if Quest Cowboys is talking to me or not. I make a video about Zeke Lilley holding out, which is factual, or I make a video about something about the Eagles, which will be factual, and all anybody's response is, "You guys stink." Well, I'm not saying we don't. We'll be better than a lot of people think this year. That's for damn sure. Giants will be better than a lot of people think. But that's their comeback. No refute, no rebuttal to anything I'm saying because they have no rebut to what I'm saying. Because everything I'm saying is fact. So all people can come out with is, you stink. Okay, well, what do you want from me? We won't in 2020. We'll win this division in 2020. Mark my words. Mark my words. What up, the money? What is going on? Kyle is trash. Kyle can go drunk drive and drive off a cliff. I don't really care what he does. But, I know entertainment. Oh, you guys stink. Oh, you got rid of your bet. We're going to be a lot better than people think. A lot better. We're not ready to win the division this year. Next year, it's ours. Next year, it's ours. Give this young core play. And like I said, the Eagles video I'll address the Giants in there too. You're going to understand exactly why next year will be our year to win the division. I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl, but you'll see. You'll see why. Cowboys have a rookie running back from the draft and a running back free agent are both legit. I don't even know who your backup running back is. Who's the Cowboys' backup running back? Is it still Darren McFadden? I don't even know who the hell their backup running back is. See, Brock gets it. Cowboys' O-line still isn't bad. It was injured last year and still ranked 14th in the league. No, that's the thing. That's the thing, West Coast. Daniel Jones doesn't need to be great, if that makes any sense. He does not need to be great. Safe is good in the NFL. Safe is good this day and age in the NFL. That's what the Giants did. They picked safe. That's what they did. If that guy's a mobile Eli Manning, I will take that. If that means Daniel Jones will be top 10 in the major passing categories and win us 2 championships, I'll take that. I would take that all day. They want to compare him to Eli Manning. They say he's a combination of Eli and Peyton. I said, if that guy's in the middle of Eli Peyton with mobility, he'll be the greatest quarterback in the history of the Giants franchise. I don't believe that he's going to be in between Peyton and Eli. That's really high praise. I'm not ready to give him that yet, but this is what people say. I don't know, Giamon. Some of these Eagle fans, they right up there. Some of them are right up there. The video maker that thought Jordan Howard was an elite running back, that's not a smart Eagles fan. That's just not a smart thing to say. I'd rather get rid of Alec Ogletree because he's so much more in the cap. But that's the thing, Diego. And again, I'll talk about this in the upcoming video. But Red Ellison, Alec Ogletree, Kareem Martin, and Janoris Jenkins, those 4 guys will not be here next year. That saves us almost $30 million in cap space. We're going to have $75 million in cap space releasing those 4 guys next year. That's a great question, Brock. And honestly, I mean, I'll have to watch Daniel Jones play in the preseason to give you an honest answer to that. If Daniel Jones tears it up in the preseason and Eli struggles, I'll tell you that I think we have a better chance of Daniel Jones. But I have to see him play in the preseason to give you that assessment, to be a fair assessment. Really? Is that true? You need a guy that can win games? No, you don't. No, you don't. Why does Dak? Why are the Cowboys? Why the Cowboys won the division 2 out of the last 3 years? Because Dak is a playmaker. Dak is a playmaker throwing 23 touchdown passes. The Bears won the division. Is Mitch Trubisky a playmaker? Mitch Trubisky's not a playmaker. You need, like you've always needed in this league, that is a running game. You need a running game. And you need quarterbacks that don't turn the ball over, and you need to stop throwing. That's how you win games. These quarterbacks, it's all short throws now. All of them do it. Cowboys have an unproven offense coordinator, Kellen Moore. Exactly, L.A. Lou. Exactly. What do you think about this? The CBS, the Giants. Oh, the cornerbacks? I think they did a great job. I think DeAndre Baker was the best corner in the draft. Thought Julian Love was an absolute steal. I don't know much about Corey Ballantyne, but, I'm learning. But I think it's good. And then, of course, Sam Beal last year in the supplemental draft is a steal, too. He's a first-round talent. We had to give up a third-round pick, so that was really good. I will definitely check that out. Stelios 300 Cowboys, thank you for the super chat, my man. Dilly, sir. I really appreciate that. A little $2 boom from Stelios 300 Cowboys. Says the Giants have been bad since 2014. I'll correct you. The Giants have been bad since 2013. We sucked in 2013, too. 2012, really since 2012, we've had 1 decent year. We've had 6 losing seasons and 1 winning season. We have not been good since 2012. That is a combination of poor contracts and poor drafts. That's what it is. Would I rather have Tiki or Saquon? Tiki's the best running back in the history of this franchise. Tiki Barber is one of the most underrated running backs in the history of football. Tiki Barber's last 2 years in this league, he ran for 3,552 yards in the last 2 years of his career. He was better than Emmitt Smith, and I stand by that. Tiki Barber is a better running back than Emmitt Smith. Completely stand by that. Tiki Barber averaged more than a half yard a carry more than Emmitt Smith. He had just as many he might have had more receiving yards than Emmitt Smith. And people forget he retired in the prime of his career. He retired at 30. And he played 7 full seasons in the NFL, had over 10,000 yards rushing. His first 3 years in the league, he was a second and third down back, or a third down back. Second string, third down back. That's what Tiki Barber was. That guy was incredible. But if I'm building a franchise around a running back, it's Saquon Barkley, without a doubt. You have to build around Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is much more talented than Tiki Barber was, but Tiki Barber was great. Make a video about it. Oh, that would get him going, wouldn't it, Ed? That would get him going for sure, man. The Cowboys' offense is worse than the Eagles. The Cowboys' offense is worse than the Eagles and Cowboys. They won because of their defense. Exactly, but that's the thing. They won because of their defense. Their defense is the best in this division. Defense still wins football games. Defense and running the ball. Cowboys can run the ball, and they play defense. That's why I liked them to win the division. Now, without Ezekiel Elliott, if he does hold out, different story. Shockey was good. Shockey was actually very nice in training camp, but Shockey was a psychopath, and he was a pain in the ass. The Eagles did not have a better offense than the Giants. Giants had the most points in this division last year. Giants scored the most points in the division last year, so they did not have a better offense than the Giants. And that's where the Giants struggling the first 8 games of the season with a terrible offensive line and a very difficult schedule. The Giants scored the most points in this division last year. So, what's up, Quinn Glenn Philly? How you doing, my man? Chiefs missed the playoffs because of their defense. That could happen. Tyreek Hill is not missing the whole year. No Kareem Hunt. Tyreek Hill missed some games, but Cowboys running game can be stuffed. Listen, L.A. Lou, I say this about the Cowboys and the Giants. Honestly, you need to play the Cowboys and Giants offense the same way. Stuff the box. Make Dak Prescott beat you. Make Dak Prescott throw deep. What do you do? Play press coverage, get up on the line of scrimmage, cut those short passes off, and stuff the run. Make Dak beat you. Same thing with the Giants. Get up on the line of scrimmage, stuff the freaking box, play press coverage, make those receivers and Eli Manning beat you. That's how you stop both of those teams. And if the quarterback beats you, so be it. But that's who you have to make beat you on both of those squads. Make the quarterback and the wide receivers win. Don't let the running back beat you. It's the same for both of those teams, in my opinion. Difference is the Cowboys have a better offensive line, although the Giants' offensive line is much better. Stelios again, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Really appreciate that. Dilly. $2 holla. Boom! Didn't have to do that, sir, but you did. Thank you so much. Eagles O-line sucked big time. Agreed. When I watched the Eagles play the Browns in the preseason last year, Stelios, I said during that game, the Eagles' offensive line looks like crap. Because I remember the Browns just continued to put pressure on them. I said, you know what? I said, this team, it's preseason, but I'd be worried if I was an Eagles fan. There's a lot of pressure on those quarterbacks. And there was a lot of pressure on them all year. I don't think their offensive line is that good. Honestly, don't. I'll check it out, rarely, Evan. Give me a chance. I'll give Dexter a look. Yankees just, I know they did, Matthew. It was ridiculous. You can't hang a slider. I know what the hell Chapman kept screwing around with the damn slider for. Throw your fastball. You throw 101 miles an hour, throw a damn high fastball. But no, he has to mess around with the slider. He hangs it, and Darno knocked it out of the short porch in Yankee Stadium. So, live by the sword, die by the sword. That's what happened with the Yankees tonight. How do I think Kyler Murray's going to do? I think Kyler Murray will win Rookie of the Year. I think that's pretty obvious. Kyler Murray's going to kill it. I know it. Kyler Murray. Boom! Chad, come on. You're a Boomer Sooner fan. You know how good Kyler Murray is. Dillard should be okay. I don't know if Dillard's starting for them, though, Kyle. I don't know. How do you feel about us having the Bills week 2? Should be a good game. Darnold's killed us all year. Travis Darno couldn't do anything with the damn Mets. But, what's up, Rudy G Funk? I don't have any beer tonight. It's Monday. I'm out of beer. I need some, my man. I was drinking the old Heinekens, my man. You remember me saying what? Stelio said, about the line? I must be a swami like Chris Berman used to be. Why do I love the Boomer? Because same reason I love all my teams that much, MH. Wentz will be hurt for the playoffs. Only time will tell what happens with Wentz. Only time will tell, man. What's going on, Michael? How you doing, my man? Give me Dexter Lawrence, Kenneth. Give me Dexter Lawrence because Damon Harrison is a pain in the ass. He's holding out. I don't know if he finished his holdout, but he's holding out for more money in Detroit. He's a vocal guy. He was a pain in the ass. He was old and past his prime, and we got a guy that's supposedly going to replace him. That's younger and doesn't cost nearly as much money. We'll see. But I would take Dexter Lawrence right now, definitely. Yeah, I'll be streaming all the Giants preseason games, Brock. Without a doubt, Daniel Jones is going to play. You know me. I gotta see my man play. See, but that's the thing. Everybody says we're hurt. Cowboys fans said the same thing. Our O-line was hurt. Eagle fans saying our O-line was hurt. Every team has injuries. Nobody was more injured than the Redskins last year. Wentz is Tony Romo Jr. He is with that back cruise on. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, my man? What's up, Cruise on? What's up, EDP's #1 fan? He says Saquon better than Zeke. No questions about it. I agree. Philly was as good when he was younger. Yeah, they'd be a playoff team. Adele, I don't know. I still worry about our defense, but our offense would be a lot better. You and me both, Jared. You and me both. I can't believe that they blew that freaking game. What do I think about the Texans? Gold Hopkins is in the house. I think the Texans, they were my pick to go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC last year. Still think they're good, but that's a really tough division. Really tough. The Jags are going to have a resurgence. The Colts are in that division. That's a tough division. Eggnog will be here before you know it. Scottzilla's in the house. What up, Cowboys, Longhorns? What would you like to see? I didn't know they were making a movie. I'd like to see what the hell happened to Jesse, I guess. Who's Daniel Jones comparable to in the NFL? Good question. Good question. You know who I compare him to, honestly? There's a better downfield accuracy, in my opinion. A little bit of Dak Prescott. That's kind of why I did the video that I did about him being better than Dak Prescott. That's kind of who he reminds me of. Reminds me a little bit of Dak Prescott, except for I think he's more accurate down the field. But I think that they're similar. They run about the same 40. They're both mobile. Dak has 18 touchdowns in the NFL rushing. Daniel Jones had 17 touchdowns rushing at Duke. And they both have a short passing game. They both are mobile. They both can run an RPO. They're both really good on play action passes. That's who I would compare him to, except for I think he can be better than Dak. But that's I know him because he's a Cowboy. People thought I did it just because he's on the Cowboys. But honestly, this game is a little bit like that. Do you think Dak is not a safe quarterback? Dak is a safe quarterback. Dak doesn't make... That's why Dak was sacked 56 times last year, because Dak refuses to throw the ball away. Made his stats look better because he refuses to throw an incompletion. But he's a safe quarterback. Russell Wilson is a safe quarterback. Safe is good. Guys that take chance... The days of the gunslinger like Brett Favre, that's gone. Those don't exist anymore. You think Tom Brady is not a safe quarterback at this point in his career? Tom Brady is a safe quarterback. That's why they win. They don't turn the ball over. Safe is good. Turnovers lose you games. That is good. Dak Prescott is going to get $35 million a year for being a safe quarterback. He's thrown 67 touchdown passes in 3 years. That's nothing. But he's only thrown, 25 interceptions? That's a safe quarterback. They win games. They may not be fancy doing it. They may not light up the scoreboard doing it, but they win games because they don't make mistakes. That's what a safe quarterback does. No way, Ken. I'm not going to give up on Daniel Jones because he had a bad preseason. I won't give up on Daniel Jones until he's been in the league at least 2 years. You can't, because rookie quarterbacks don't always play well. Carson Wentz had a terrible rookie season. The guy's one of the best quarterbacks in the league when he's healthy. Jared Goff's another one. Had a terrible rookie season, and he killed it in 2017. So you can't give up on a quarterback after a bad preseason. You can't say the Eagles have a bad O-line. I didn't say they have a bad O-line. Were their starters hurt all last year? Were they hurt in the preseason? Because that's when I noticed that they were giving up a lot of pressure. There's a reason that Carson Wentz got hurt again last year, because he was getting hit. I don't know how they ranked the Eagles' offensive line so high. It was not impressive to me last year. Mike Evans is definitely top 7 probably. From top 6, top 7. Mike Evans he's got to clean the drops up, but he's one of the most talented receivers in the league. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 picks. Is that what you're talking about, Entertain? I missed the question. Oh, Rodgers not a safe quarterback? Yes, he is. Aaron Rodgers doesn't take chances. Exciting to see our young defensive tackles. Yes, I'm excited about that, NYG Forever. I'm excited to see our secondary. What up, Texas Liberty? How you doing, my man? Thank you for swinging by, brother. Appreciate it. You had Winston stinks. Yes, he does. Jones won't even be the Giants quarterback this year. He definitely won't, L.A. Lou. Barring injury, he won't. What's up, King Envy? How you doing, my man? Thank you for swinging by, brother. Appreciate it. Dagmar show me he's worth $30 million. He's going to get more than $30 million. Carson Wentz got $32 million a year, if I'm not mistaken. He wants more than Carson Wentz got. He ain't giving Dallas any discount. I like the first Bad Boy movie, yes. Eagles have the number 1 ranked offensive line yet. Can't take a basic running back and keep him. Exactly, JJ. I don't know what to say. They don't. I don't know who ranked the Eagles' offensive line, but it's definitely not top 5 in my opinion. Definitely not. I need to try Hangouts. I don't like Hangouts, MH. People just talk over each other. I want to be the one doing the talking. What's up, Jakes? How you doing, my man? What up? Hello, Newman. What do you say to Cowboys fans who use total TDs to compare QBs? I said it earlier. I said a real quarterback don't need to run his touchdowns in. A real quarterback makes throws. I mean, they count the same. They actually count more in fantasy football, but it doesn't make him a better quarterback. It makes him a better mobile quarterback. It doesn't mean that they're a better throwing quarterback. Listen, you guys know. Eagle fans, you know. You already know. I prefer Carson Wentz over Dak Prescott. You know my feelings on Dak Prescott. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It has nothing to do with him being on the Cowboys either. It doesn't. Because I like Carson Wentz. He's on the Eagles. I hate both of those teams. With all my might, I hate both of those teams. And I think Zeke Elliott's one of the top 3 backs in the league. And I hate him to death. So I call it the way I see it. That's all. It's not like I'm trying to play favorites. I just don't. I'm not a big Dak Prescott fan. Smallball, what's going on, my man? Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate that, my man. 2 years is a long time for Wentz. He hasn't been the same player since 2017. Well, that's because he played hurt last year and he's got a bad back. That's why I didn't pick the Eagles to win the division. I worry about him more than anything else. So I took the Cowboys. Like I said, less questions on the Cowboys. Making more plays include dink-dunk screens to Zeke. Well, yeah, I mean, you know. No, I hope so, Rudy. That's what I was saying earlier. He's got the Peyton Manning mechanics and the Eli mechanics, and he's mobile. We'll take that all day. What's up, NWK? How you doing, my man? I saw that, LA Lou. I saw that thing about Charlie Mance. What's up, Andy? How you doing? Yeah, they are, but that happens, you know. Explain why Dak is 13-5 against the NFC East. I'll explain why. Because the Redskins and the Giants have not been good since he's been in the league. That's why. And I'll say this. Two of those losses were against the Giants. 2 of Dak's losses were against the Giants in 2016. We swept them. Okay? So, but that's why he's 13-5. That's why. And let's not get carried away. We all watched the second game with the Eagles and Cowboys. The Eagles got hosed on the freaking kickoff fumble that somehow they say wasn't a clear recovery. That was complete BS, and it turned the entire game around. So let's not fool ourselves about that. But that's why he's 13-5 against the NFC East. Because the NFC East has not been very good outside of the Eagles and Cowboys since he's been in the division. Well, the Giants were good that one year, but that's it. That's why. Chuck Sharts is in the house. I miss my man, Chuck Sharts. What's going on, Afghanistan? How you doing, my man? What did the Cowboys do to improve from last year? Well, not much, but they won the division last year. Their offensive line will be healthier, right? Just like the Eagles' offensive line. They added Randall Cobb. They lost Cole Beasley. I think that's a wash. I think a big thing they missed on the field last year, and I'm not talking about statistics-wise, was Jason Witten as a leader in the locker room and on the field. He's almost like a coach that plays. I think that's just an underrated thing that the Cowboys did there with Jason Witten. But I don't see that. Like I said, I think they go 11-5. They were 10-6 last year. It's not like I expect them to be a whole lot better. But 49ers, definitely, a lot of people picking the 49ers as a dark horse small ball. A lot of guys like that. Dak is underrated. You're out of your mind. The guy's never thrown more than 23 touchdowns in any one of his seasons with one of the most talented offenses around him. Guy couldn't have a more talented offense. Like I said, if Dak Prescott was on the Arizona Cardinals, Dak Prescott would be a nobody. Dak Prescott would have got murdered in Arizona. Killed. In Miami, same thing. He played in Miami or Arizona. We wouldn't even be having this discussion right now. He's overrated because he's a Cowboy. That's simple. Sign Elliott. I hope so, Afghanistan. I'd love him to do that. Exactly, Philly Lights. Cowboys scored less points than the Eagles and the Giants last year. But somehow, I said this in my video, Cowboy fans will use Dak Prescott's win-loss record as some kind of badge of honor to say he's a good quarterback. Like there's no special teams in defense, right? Like only the quarterback, or I should say the quarterback only is responsible for wins and losses according to Cowboy fans who try to defend Dak Prescott. That's all that matters. Well, I'll say this. The Eagles won a Super Bowl and Dak hasn't. Dak has won one playoff game in 3 years. What kind of winner is he? What kind of winner is he? He's 1-2 in the playoffs. What kind of winner is that? Oh, the Phillies ace. My man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Dilly. Baddog just got done eating at Hooters. Nice. Watching Philly get crushed. Philly, my friend Stella. Yes. Well, I just watched the Yankees blow a 4-2 lead in the ninth because Aroldis Chapman sucks. But, my man, the Phillies ace just hit me with a $5 Stella! Thank you so much, my man. I really appreciate that. Didn't have to do it, sir, but you did. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate that, my man. Do I think Daniel Jones will start anytime for the Giants this year? It depends. I do think that after the bye, he should start unless we're about 8-2. I think if we're 5-5 after the first 10 games of this season, if we're 5-5 or worse, I think Daniel Jones needs to start after the bye. And we need to get him that NFL experience going into next year. If we suck the last 6 games, if he's terrible, at least he'll have the year of experience. He'll get acclimated to NFL speed. He'll get acclimated to the first string. He'll get acclimated to the system. He'll get acclimated to everything. He'll have those games under his belt. He starts fresh in 2020, much like we did in 2004 when Eli Manning took over for Kurt Warner. We were 5-4 when Eli Manning took over the last 7 games of the season. So it's not like the Giants were out of the playoff race. We were 5-4. They said, all right, Kurt, you're done. And we're giving the ball to Eli Manning. Now, it's different because Kurt Warner only started those 9 games in his entire Giants career, where Eli Manning's been a career Giant and won 2 Super Bowls. It's a different thing. But in my opinion, that's where Eli has to, or that's where Daniel Jones has to play. You have to. Got to get him some NFL experience going into next year if that guy's going to be your quarterback. So, that's just what I think. Islanders, Devils, Rangers. Although I don't follow hockey that closely, Zach. Just a casual Rangers fan. Johnny Gooch giving it to the Oiler boys. I hear you, Jared. It was a bad loss tonight. Bad loss. Do you think Indiana Jones 5? I didn't even know they were making one. I didn't even know they were making Indiana Jones 5. Eagles made hell of excuses for Wentz as a rookie. They all make excuses. Wentz will be Sam Bradford 2.0. That's possible. I hope you're right, Kenneth. I would love to see one more Super Bowl run, man. I would love it. Yep. That's exactly it, Chrono Cowboy. That's exactly it. And there's my favorite Jets troll coming in here telling me the Giants stink. A Jets fan. Anytime a Jets fan tells another team they stink, that is hilarious. What is up, Rudy T? Uncle Lou? What is going on, guys? Rudy T and Uncle Lou in the house. Oh, the Phillies ace. You are the man, brother. Thank you so much. Dilly, man. Really appreciate that, brother. He says, Baddog, I love your insight. I don't care what other Eagle fans say. I feel you're very objective in all aspects. Much respect. Giants stink. Go Eagles. I'm going to be objective in the next Eagles video I make, too. Trust me when I tell you it's objective, but it's factual. Eagle fans aren't going to like to hear it, but it's the truth. But I appreciate the super chat very much, my man. Dilly. Thank you so much. A little $5 Stella from my man, the Phillies ace. Didn't have to do that, sir, but you did. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Daniel Jones is like Blake Bortles. Daniel Jones would be better than Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles sucked. He better be better than Blake Bortles. Who do you think we see first? Great question, Chuck. Great question. I think it'll be. Boy, it's not going to be Locke because they signed Flacco for 2 years. So I don't think Locke sees the field at all this year. I think Locke will see the field next year. I can't see them paying Flacco all that money or picking up Flacco's contract and paying him all that money for him to sit behind Drew Lock. I'm going to say Haskins for the simple fact that I think it'll be easier for the Redskins to replace Case Keenum, who's not a Redskin. then it's going to be for the Giants to place a career Giant and Hall of Fame Giant, the greatest quarterback in the history of the Giants, and Eli Manning. So I'll say Haskins plays the first. I would think Haskins will play first. Harrison Ford will be 79. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Flacco bringing the Broncos in the playoffs. So I will see. We will see. Giants take the Eagles spot next season. Division will come down to the Giants and Cowboys in 2020. It very well could. The Giants are going to be in the division hunt next year. I have no doubt about it. Do you remember the Mets-Yankees? Yes, I do remember that. I was 24 when that happened. And it was crazy. Not as crazy as 94 when the Knicks and Rangers were in the finals. It was crazy that year. T will be good to win. I'm not worried about it, AJ. I think Tate's good for this team. I really do. By the way, guys, thank you so much for joining. I say this all the time. I really, really, really appreciate all you guys and gals that come and hang out with me, man. Support the channel, comment on my videos, watch my videos. It means the world to me. You guys are the best. I say it all the time. I don't give a damn who you root for. I don't care if you're a Cowboys fan, Eagles fan, Redskins fan, Saints, Broncos. I don't care. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I don't care if you disagree with me, leave a negative comment. I don't care. The fact that you watch it, the fact that you, whatever I'm saying to you, you either enjoy enough or care enough about to say I agree or disagree, I really do appreciate it. So thank you. At the end of the day, we're all just diehard football fans, love our teams, and we're going to defend our teams tooth and nail. That's why sports are great, man. We can debate about it, but at the end of the day, I think we all respect one another as big fans of our teams. So that's all about. So I really do appreciate you guys. So appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. And if you happen to be new to my channel, please don't be shy, man. Hit that subscribe button. You'll like it. Especially if you're a Cowboys fan. I'm going to make a video about the Eagles tonight that you guys are going to like. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you. It ain't, and again, it's nothing bad. It's fact. That's all. It's fact. That's all it is. EDP's #1 fan in the house. That's exactly it. We're all dire. I don't respect this Oiler. You gotta love Johnny Gooch. There you go, Geomon. Yeah. Oh, man. Can I walk to a store? Yes, I can walk to 2 supermarkets where I live, grocery stores. Do you think they should use Jones as a QB like New Orleans did? They've talked about that. I've heard some rumors about that, King Envy, that the Giants may bring Daniel Jones in goal line situations. I don't like that, though. I wouldn't want to use Daniel Jones like that. Taysom Hill's never going to be the starter for the Saints. So I wouldn't want to use DJ like that. If DJ's going to start, let him start the game, let him finish the game. That's kind of how I look at it. But you never know. Pat Shurmur's an interesting coach, so don't be surprised if you do see Daniel Jones down there on the goal line, maybe a 3rd and 2 or something where they're going to run an RPO. But I think it would be pretty obvious what they're going to do. But he does have that mobility factor. You run an RPO with Saquon Barkley on 3rd and 2. What do? Do you take the quarterback? You take the running back? It leaves Evan Ingram wide open. Causes a lot of problems for the defense down there on 3rd and 2. 3rd and goal from the 2. So you may see Daniel Jones in those situations. It'll be interesting to see what we do. Yes, we do, Chuck. Yes, we do, my man. Yes, we do. What's going on, Trixie boy? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. What do you think of the head on the tortoise scene in Breaking Bad? What did you think of the head on the? Oh, I love that. I love that. That was awesome. When they had the bomb on it, that was fantastic. Yeah. I try to speak the truth every night, Raphael. Teddy Bridgewater, Lamar. Give me Bridgewater. I don't like Lamar Jackson one bit. I don't like him one bit. Do I like Shurmur as head coach? I question a lot of the moves he makes, but I got to give him another year. Baddog, do you think Tate will have a better year for the Giants? Yes, I do. For the simple reason this, Phillies ace, and I mentioned this before. When you go from Golden Tate was on pace to have 100 catches last year, but when you go from one team to another team in the middle of the year, you have no time to work with the team. You have no time to build chemistry with the quarterback. You have to learn a whole new system. You got to learn your teammates. And again, you can't build chemistry with your quarterback immediately. Now, it took a few games for Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott to build that. But it's very difficult to transition into another team and build chemistry immediately. Golden Tate has the whole off season. He's got minicamp, OTAs, and training camp and preseason. He's got all this time to get acclimated and get in the chemistry with Eli Manning, get used to his teammates, get used to the system. He's got a lot more time to get acclimated to what the Giants want him to do than he did with the Eagles. So that's why I think he'll have a better year with the Giants, just because he's going to have more reps with everybody, whereas Golden Tate just had to come in and learn on the fly. So that's why I think he'll do better. Last Jedi wants all the women to hit dislike. I doubt that. I doubt that, Geomon. Last Jedi is great. I'm actually curious to see how good the Giants are. I am too, L.A. Lou. I think our offensive line, this is the best offensive line we've had in a long time here. And I'm excited to see what they can do. I'm excited to see them open up the holes for Saquon Barkley. I'm excited to see if they can protect Eli Manning. That'd be nice for a change. I'm not pulling up to Area 51. No, I'm in Sydney, Australia tonight. I'm in Sydney tonight. Should have had a Foster's beer. I don't think she said it. I think Jedi would have said everybody liked the stream. She doesn't say dislike. Jedi always says everybody liked the stream.
Oh, I know what Jedi does. You know, Shaq Dog, he has a great affinity for Last Jedi. She's in all everybody's streams, man. Jedi's great. She supports all the sports channels on YouTube. It don't really matter who you root for. She's there supporting everybody because, you know, it's Last Jedi. She's just great. So that is what it is.
Who's the best Giants old lineman? It's going to be Will Hernandez. He'll be our best offensive lineman. In my opinion, it'll be Will Hernandez. Foster sucks. It's not the best. I don't mind it, but definitely not the best. Favorite Mike moment? Oh God, I don't even know really, Evan. I don't even know. There were so many of them. The team in the division that Dak has lost to the most is the Giants. Yeah, it's true. So they're going to rush for 2,000 yards, 1,500. That's a little crazy, Devin. I wish, but I don't know. Bird on Baddog's casting couch has made the stream. What up, crazy mofo? How you doing, my man? What is going on, Kevin? How's it going, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. Air Force probably responded to the meme because not everybody probably sees it as a joke. Your Yankees may have lost, but the Phillies were smacked like a dirty stepchild. So I would rather get beat like that, Phillies ace, than lose the way we lost tonight, to be honest with you. You know. There you go. I don't worry about it, Jedi. Geomon's great. Geomon's one of my favorite ball busters ever. Freaking love Geomon. Still waiting for Geomon to make me some damn Puerto Rican food like he promised, since that's my favorite. Yeah, exactly, Womp Bag. That's exactly what I'm saying. Does Matter lag for you? Oh, I don't know. He's always talking about that. What's up, Karan? How you doing, my man? Doesn't it, Sir Cardinal? It is lovely here tonight. It's like 65 degrees. I mean, it's winter here. But Sydney is beautiful. I love it. I love it. What's my favorite donut? Boston cream. Boston creams are the best donuts. No, I don't think so. Sign a petition for me to have screen time press one. Oh. Well, I'm doing good, crazy mofo. I'm doing good, my man. Yep, that was pretty good, man. That mic moment was good. What's the most annoying team on your comment section? I don't know. I usually don't get annoying teams. It's just a couple of trolls. But like I said, the Eagles fans and Cowboy fans in my streams are great. I have a lot of great Eagles and Cowboys fans in here. I do. I have them every week when I stream. They're very good. Most of these guys are not biased. They're honest with their teams, and it's, I respect it. But that Jets troll is pretty funny because anytime the Jets tell you you stink, it's just hilarious. When's my next stream, LA Lou? I don't know. I don't know when I'll be back on this channel. Wednesday I have the show with Entertain on his channel. I plan on doing one of these Yankee games with Rich on his channel, so I don't know when I'll be back on mine. Friday, maybe? Friday? By this season, I don't know, Brock. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Eli's a 72. Agree or disagree? I can probably get on board with that for Eli. I don't really know how the ratings go, but Eli should not be one of the better quarterbacks in the game. Let's be fair about it. Eli should be a 72, 73. Exactly, Cowboys Longhorns. That's what I'm saying, man. I know you are, Poppy. Go. I know. Sir Cardinal in the house. Sir Cardinal. Rosarians turns teams around. They just got a really bad defense there, and Tampa rarely have, and that's the thing. You know what I'm enjoying right now, though, looking at a lot of the chat? I'm enjoying watching the Eagles and Cowboys fans go at it. That is always fun to me because I hate both of those teams with a passion. I love when they go at each other. Just watching those two teams go at each other, I love that. I think that's fantastic, watching Eagles and Cowboys fans go at it. I love that. I love it. Would you be surprised if Mark and Goldman? No, I would not, actually. Would not be surprised if Golden has double-digit sacks. Hey, Kate, how you doing, my man? Lord Brunson is completely unbiased. It's one man's opinion. What do you think about the Westbrook trade? I guess I saw it coming, Ryan. I don't know about it, though, because like I said, I mean, he's kind of a guy that wants the ball. Harden's a guy that wants the ball. I don't know how they're going to play together. Be interesting. Yeah, I agree, Carlos. He definitely should be. 2020 Giants draft pick prediction. Couldn't tell you, Fire Comedy. That's very difficult. I don't know where we're drafting. But I got to imagine we're going either O-line or D-line. That has to happen. We addressed the secondary this year. We addressed the quarterback this year. We addressed the running back last year. I have to imagine it's going to be offensive and defensive line in the draft. I got to imagine that's where we're going first round. One or the other. Great O-line or great D-line? Give me the great O-line. I want my quarterback protected. I want to be able to run the ball. Wayne Gallman is a good number 2 back. Wayne Gallman can do a lot of things. Wayne Gallman can receive out of the backfield. He's stronger than you would think. He finishes his runs. And he's got some agility and some speed. I think Wayne Gallman is a very good number 2 back. Todd Bowles. Well, Todd Bowles is terrible with the Jets. Defensive coordinator can only do so much. Talent wins a lot of games. Coaching has something to do with it, but a good defensive coordinator is not a good defensive coordinator without good defense. Look at Steve Spagnuolo. Steve Spagnuolo struggled with the Giants, but when he had talent there, they were great. You know, same thing can be said with Perry Fuel. If you have talent, you're a good defensive coordinator, it can work. Look at what's his face there? Oh God, the former coach of the Cowboys. I'm drawing a blank. Oh God, Wade Phillips. Is it Betty late at night? Nah, eat away if you're hungry. Eat away if you're hungry. I'm Texas biased, not going to lie. Which rookie for the Giants will play the best? DeAndre Baker. I think DeAndre Baker will be our best player this year. Yeah, Darno has killed us this year. Do you think Tate is more on the team because of the fit or more to teach Shepard how to be more like him since they always compared to the same? Well, I don't think he'd be there, Cameron, for just to teach Shepard because we signed him for 4 years. So I think he's there for leadership. I think he's there because he can still play, but I think that's why. I think he's there for leadership and the fact he can still play. And if I'm not mistaken, he has the most missed tackles since 2014. Like, he makes more people miss than anybody else in the open field. He's very good with the run after the catch. And that's the Giants' passing game. It's a very short, quick passing game. Let these get the ball in the receiver's hands, let them make moves. And that's what Golden Tate can do. So I think he's there for some leadership, but I think he's there because he can also play. That's why they gave him the 4 years. This is true to Phillies ace. We will definitely agree on that, my man, without a doubt. The Giants have been cursed since that boat trip. Yeah, the Giants have been cursed pretty much since 2012. We just stink. We have Levante David and Dominican Sue, Vita Vey, Devin White. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the Bucks. It'll be interesting. What's going on with Harper? Harper's a very streaky guy, and the Phillies gave him way too many years. I knew that was too many years. 13 years, $325 million for Bryce Harper, $330, whatever the hell he got. That was crazy, man. Too many years for Bryce Harper. And a no-trade contract, a no-trade clause for the whole time. Ridiculous. Sneaky feet, everybody boos their own team. Let's not get carried away. Jets fans boo their team. Giants fans boo their team. New York fans boo the shit out of their teams. We do. When they don't play well, we boo them. No, it's 4 years, $40 million to Kamrin is what they gave Golden Tate, but they'll probably cut him after the second year. They'll cut him. He won't get any cap hit. But I think that it's 4 years, $40 million for him. We signed him to 4 years. Horrible loss for the Yankees tonight, Gritty City. Harper is trash. He's definitely not good. Knicks will make the AC in the playoffs. That could definitely happen. I like what the Knicks did in free agency. Yes, they did, LA Lou. It was a 2-game series, and we beat them in 2 high-scoring games. I agree with that. B.J. Hill will be a great defensive end. Yeah, I think so. I think Lorenzo Carter takes a big step up for us as well. Yeah, Brock. Everybody boos their team. Everybody does it. I appreciate that. To Kamrin, thank you for being here, man. Much appreciated, my man. Garrett was Collins, played back of the 4. Marcus Morris was great. I love the Julius Randle signing. That was probably my favorite. What's up, Dania? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Worst loss I experienced was that 2008 playoff loss to the Eagles, because we should have repeated. Best Giants team I ever saw was that 2008 team, and I was alive. I remember the 86 Giants. 2008 Giants would have beat the 86 Giants. Would have beat the 86 Giants. Tim Mathis, what is going on, brother? Appreciate you joining the stream. Sleeper teams, AFC Raiders, sleeper. Bills, sleeper. NFC Falcons, Niners, sleepers. Those are my sleepers. Samdeb, what is going on? I appreciate it. Not a problem. Thank you for swinging by tonight. Football season is approaching. It's a beautiful thing. How many power forwards do the Knicks sign? I don't even know, to be honest with you. I can't wait for August 23rd either. But the Yankees have been struggling offensively, and they lose a tough one tonight. But I can't wait either, LA Lou. You know I'm going to be streaming those games. That'll be a lot of fun to do those games. Well, these expectations with the Eagles are only expectations. See, I like the way you think, Quinn Glenn. No, I don't think the Vikings are a sleeper. I think the Vikings are they were a favorite to win that division last year. Best quarterback in the NFC East is Carson Wentz, in my opinion. Lorenzo Carter, Bradley Chubb. Well, Bradley Chubb is a monster, so I would take Bradley Chubb. But I think Lorenzo Carter can be very good. You don't think LT would have dominated versus 2008 Giants? Well, the thing is, LT was a great pass rusher, and he was very good against the run. Very good. But the Giants' offensive line in that running game was ridiculous. And it's not even that LT wouldn't have dominated Carlos. It is that our defense would have killed that 86 offense. Our defense would have destroyed the 86 Giants offense. Phil Simms threw 22 touchdowns that year. Of course, Eli only threw 23 touchdowns in 2008 was a different story. That's right. 2008 he only threw 21 touchdowns, but he only threw 10 picks. The Giants had 2 1,000-yard runners. I don't know. It would have been a hell of a game. But I just think the Giants also had 3 really good receivers in 2008. 86 Giants had no good receivers except for Mark Bavaro. Yeah, do a simulation. That'd be great. 2008 Giants against 86 Giants. It'd be really good. That'd be really good. What is a weakness on each team in the division? Redskins quarterback and wide receiver. That is for sure. Giants definitely young defense. I think that could be a weakness. Lack of pass rush, and our quarterback's not very good. Everyone that wants to give him a chance is saying, let's see what he do with an offensive line, but I still think Eli Manning's best days are behind him. So I would say quarterback situation, offensive line, and defense, lack of pass rush for the Giants. Eagles, I don't think that their offensive line is as good as everybody thinks it is. I think their running game is questionable, and Carson Wentz's health is questionable. With Dallas, I don't know how much of a weakness they have. The receiving core is not the best, and I don't like Dak Prescott. Other than that, their team is pretty damn good. So, how do you see the Knicks at center presently? Does that team really even have a center anymore? They're all power forwards at this juncture, aren't they? Yes, we can beat the Rays in a playoff series. I have no doubt. We kicked their ass all year. Aren't we I think we're 13-5. We're not 13-5. We might be 12-5 against them or something. We beat them up pretty bad. Is El Prestero still around? I don't know. I only heard that guy's name. I never watched any of his videos. I really don't know who he is. Skins won't win anything until Daniel Snyder sells the team. I have a bad feeling he'll start Haskins just for tickets. Yeah. That'd be rough. Landon Collins and the Redskins, it's weird to see. Landon Collins getting $84 million is weird to see, too. That's nuts. That's craziness. $84 million. Worst owner in the NFL probably is Daniel Snyder. He's pretty bad. He's pretty bad. I won't trigger nobody, but if someone starts, I'm feeding anyone. Oh. Anyone's going to kill Landon Collins. Agreed. What is going on, G-Man 409? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, Fire Company Gold, very overpaid. Very, very overpaid. $14 million a year, 6 years, $84 million. That is nuts for that guy. Marcus Morris, Taj Gibson, Bobby Portis, Julius Randle. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think the Knicks will be D. I don't know about the Bobby Portis thing. I've never been a big Bobby Portis fan, but I like those other guys. I think Collins will be good at stopping the run. Yeah, he'll be good at stopping the run, but he's a safety. Safeties shouldn't have to stop the run. It's what your front seven's for. That's the thing. You don't want your safeties leading your teams in tackles. You want your linebackers doing that. If the safeties are leading your team in tackles, it's because they're getting to the second level. You don't want that. You don't want that. I've never seen NFC East combination. You think it's highest TV ratings when they play each other? The Eagles, Cowboys, because they're the two best teams, I think. 44 million guaranteed. 84 is the number no one ever sees. I don't know. You got a lot of freaking money. I don't. 44 million guaranteed. 84 million. It's a lot of money for Landon Collins. Any way you slice it, that's a big contract for him. And everybody knows there's nothing to, anybody that's watched my videos long enough knows that's got nothing to do with him going to Washington. That has everything to do with me never liking Landon Collins. I've never liked that guy, ever. Go back and look at all my videos. All I do is rip the guy. I don't like Landon Collins. I never did like Landon Collins. I never liked Landon Collins, ever. I wanted him gone. I didn't want the Giants to sign him. I said that all the time. Get rid of him. Didn't want him here. Didn't. And the fact he got $84 million makes me even more happy that we didn't sign him for that money. Did not want him here. For 6 years, especially. Someone on my channel made a bold prediction. I didn't say Dwayne. I don't think Dwayne Haskins will be a bust. He was great until it was time to pay him, bottom line. I don't think he was ever great. He had eight interceptions in his entire career. 5 of them came in the first 8 games of 2016, where he caught like 3 deflected passes. He didn't have 1 sack or 1 interception last year. Somehow he made the Pro Bowl, which is why Pro Bowls are completely overrated. And he got absolutely undressed by guys like George Kittle and Zach Ertz. They killed him. I watched him get killed every week. And I watched him quit in 2017 when the Rams were kicking our ass. I watched him quit. I won't have that shit on my team. I don't put up with quitters. Be a professional, finish the game out. I don't like Landon Collins. Just don't. I know I was by myself. I get it, HTTR. And you know me, HTTR. I don't go with the flow. I tell you what I think, and what I think alone. A lot of times that is in minority opinion. Just like go back to, there's a video on my page from March of 2018, guys. March of 2018. And you know it's a long time ago because my face was a lot fatter because this was before I lost 30 pounds. But go look at that video. In March of 2018, I talk about how I want Odell Beckham traded or off the team. Go back and look at it. I talk about March of 2018, I said, get him off this team. That's what I said. And now Daniel Jones is good. Daniel Jones can definitely be good, yes. I wouldn't say he's good yet. We haven't seen him play. Does he have the capability to be good? Does he have the tools to succeed in the NFL? Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely has the tools to succeed in the NFL. DRC is the best cornerback in the He's on the Redskins too? Damn, I didn't know he went there. I'd rather drink beer. 2 months ago, he was the worst pick in the history of football. I don't know how many times I have to explain this. My part of it, as I said, and I'll say it again, when we picked Daniel Jones, I was pissed because I wanted Josh Allen. I wanted a 3-4 edge rusher. I never thought Josh Allen in a million years would fall to the Giants. I wanted that guy. That was the guy I wanted in the draft. I wanted Kyler Murray first. Knew we weren't getting him. I wanted Josh Allen. Didn't think there was a chance. Josh Allen fell to us. I thought for sure we were taking him. We didn't. I got pissed off. I knew nothing about Daniel Jones. I knew he played at Duke. I knew that his stats sucked. After a couple days of licking my wounds and saying, well, now he's our quarterback, let me actually go take a look at this guy, and watching the film on Daniel Jones, as I said, the guy was much more athletic and mobile than I ever thought he was. 17 rushing touchdowns in Duke. He had a 186-yard rushing game against North Carolina. I watched this guy beat Northwestern, which was a ranked team. He led Duke to 2 bowl victories, and he's playing with a bunch of accountants and engineers, not football players. I watched 38 drop passes. I watched that kid sit in that pocket and take hit after hit after hit and deliver strikes down the field and watch his receivers drop the ball. So, yes, I think he can succeed in the NFL. He had completely inferior talent built around him, while Dwayne Haskins had superior talent built around him. Daniel Jones had 2 guys from Duke, 2 guys besides himself invited to the NFL Combine. They weren't drafted. Dwayne Haskins had 5 guys besides himself make the NFL this year in the draft. And J.K. Dobbins, their leading rusher, was a sophomore, so not draft eligible, will be an NFL player. So 6 NFL caliber players on his team built around him, playing against Indiana, Purdue, Maryland, Temple, and Rutgers. This is why I made the video. I think whether this comes to fruition or not, I think I made a pretty damn good argument as to why I think Daniel Jones can succeed and why I think he can be better than Dwayne Haskins. I'm pretty sure my argument was pretty solid. And I gave a lot of facts as to why I think that. Now, does that mean it's going to happen? Of course not. We don't know what the hell is going to happen. I say it right in the video. Well, those receivers at OSU were with a different quarterback the year before and were not good. Well, no. He threw a lot of 4-yard passes. And they turned into touchdowns. That's what happened. Go back and look at the Penn State game. Look at the Penn State game. What do you go, 95 yards on 3 plays? They're all checkdowns. Every one of those passes is a check down. Go look at the Penn State game when they came back and won that game. 3 passes, 95 yards, 98 yards, whatever. I don't remember exactly the amount the drive was. They're all checkdowns. Yeah, he has a great arm, HTTR. He has a great arm. I'm not saying Dwayne Haskins is not going to be good in the NFL. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying he's going to fail. I just think Daniel Jones can be better. I didn't say he would be. I think he can be. That's all. But that's why I changed my mind. I did a lot of research. He's my quarterback. He's going to be our quarterback. I had to know what the hell we were getting. But, what do you think of Darius Slayton? I thought that was a great pick. I liked him at Auburn a lot. And, hey, he could, I think Darius Slayton could crack the starting lineup for the Giants. I think he could be our 3rd receiver out of camp. I mean, they love Corey Coleman, but this Darius Slayton kid is looking amazing. And what I like about Darius Slayton is the fact that first couple of days in OTAs, this kid was running the wrong routes. He was confused. He was getting reamed out by the coaches. And instead of hanging his head and feeling sorry for himself, this kid took what they said and he frickin' got his head out of his ass. And he did nothing but impress everybody and was probably one of the best players, if not the best player, in OTAs in minicamp. So I'm impressed with Darius Slayton. I mean, he runs a 4.39 40. He has a 40-inch vertical leap. He's definitely a straight-on runner. I don't know how great of a route runner he is, but he's definitely looked good in OTAs. And I think that 3rd wide receiver spot is still up for grabs. We need guys that can stretch the field because Shepard and Tate aren't those guys. Who I think will have a bigger and better impact? Well, I think it's going to be Sterling Shepard. I think he's going to be our leading receiver. But I think Evan Ingram could definitely have a big year if the Giants use him right. Play action pass, seam pass. Play action, seam pass down the middle. It's all day. Play action freeze as a linebacker. Evan Ingram's behind the linebacker. Turn, throw. You line and hit Evan Ingram in stride. Ingram could have a huge year if the Giants use him correctly. He's got the talent. We'll see how they use him. That's a good question, HTTR. I'd say I'm going to go with Lorenzo Carter, maybe Jabril Peppers. But again, I don't want our safety leading our team in tackles. When the safety leads the team in tackles, it's because your running backs are getting to the second level and receivers are getting through there too. So I don't want that at all. I don't want that. But I'm hoping Lorenzo Carter's leader. Oh man, thank you so much for the super chat, vodka drinker, Dilly. My man, he says, Kevin, I don't care how you slice the pizza, don't pass on Josh Allen at the spot. Hey, you ain't have to tell me, vodka drinker. I know. That's why my reaction is what it was. Thank you so much for the omen. Boom, my man, with a little 666. That is an omen. Boom. You didn't have to do that, sir, but you did. Thank you so much. And I think Denver could have scared Gettleman. I also think that Washington could have scared Gettleman because, believe it or not, some Redskins fans didn't want to believe this. I remember during this, because there's 470 comments, whatever the hell it is, on that Dwayne Haskins, Daniel Jones video that I did, okay? I got one Redskins fan telling me the Redskins were never interested in Daniel Jones. Stop making lies up. And there's articles everywhere that Washington was interested in Daniel Jones. And there's even an article that I think it's the one I responded to him with that said Washington is interested in Daniel Jones in the top 5. Okay? So not that I'm never saying they actually were, but there's a lot of talk out there that the Redskins liked Daniel Jones. The Giants would have had to dodge Denver at 10 and Washington at 15 if they thought Daniel Jones was going to fall to 17. That's why they went for him at 6. That's why they went for him at 6. That reason. Jared, they're just going through a tough spell, man. It's fine. It's fine. Do I think the Sooners will go undefeated this year? Oh, nope. We always lose one game we shouldn't lose, Fire Comedy, and I still don't know about our defense. The only thing I know is this. Jalen Hurts is going to be our quarterback. Jalen Hurts is not going to run the same kind of offense that Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray did. He's not the type of quarterback. I think you'll see the Sooners run the ball more with Kennedy Brooks and Trey Sermon. Try to control the ball a little bit more and alleviate a little pressure on our defense, which is not good. But I don't think the Sooners are ready to win a national championship. I would love it. They definitely can go undefeated. They always just lose a game they shouldn't. You know, Texas is going to be very tough this year. Texas is going to be tough. So, yes, he's gone, Johnny. He's gone. All right, Jared, have a great night, my man. What I make of the 18 games is so stupid. And it's not even the 18-game thing, isn't it? Roger Goodell says they play 18 games and no player is going to play more than 16 games. So, in essence, you have 2 games that your backups play. What the hell is the point of that? Stupid. You want to play 18 games, fine. Cut the preseason down to 2 games and play 18 games. Start the season earlier. That's all. I'm still not on board with him at 6. 17, I would be very happy with him. But again, I don't think he would have fallen to 17. West Coast, I still would have preferred Josh Allen. I haven't changed my mind on that. Daniel Jones is going to have to ball out for me to change my mind on that. I mean, I'm not upset with Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones will be very good for us, without a doubt. I think he's going to succeed. I do. But Josh Allen was the guy that I wanted. I'm hoping like hell that Josh Allen stinks. I'm hoping he sucks. I'm hoping somehow he's is a bust. That'll make me feel a lot better about Daniel Jones at 6. Because if Josh Allen comes out and has a rookie year where he has 13 or 14 sacks, it's gonna irritate me. But Daniel Jones or Ed Oliver, it's same thing. Same thing, West Coast. Same thing. Collins is someone we needed. We missed a safety present with our pass rush. Something Landon never had in New York. Well, I mean, I get that, HTTR. I do. He's not a good cover safety, man. He's much better in the box. And I don't think you can pay a box safety that much money. I don't. It's just a lot of money. It's a lot of money for him, in my opinion. I know you did cruise on. You don't like Eli. I know. Who was the best receivers in the division? Wow. Great question. Because honestly, I think they're all about even. I think all receiving cores are about even. I honestly do. I don't think any team has a great receiving core. I don't think any team has a really poor receiving core. I really don't like the Redskins receiving core that much, but I don't think anybody. There's no receiving core in this division that blows me out of the water. I did hear about that with JPP. Giants 3 seconds away from making the playoffs and knocking the Eagles out. Jake Elliott up for it makes it. I don't think he's making an 87-yard kick. That I'm pretty sure I'd be okay with that. 57 yards, I have no doubt he probably makes it. But 87 yards, he's not making that. Nobody's kicking at 87 yards. That's what I'm saying, HTTR. I don't know about your receiving core. So the whole reason I didn't pick you guys to win the division is because your receiving core and your quarterback. I don't trust your quarterback situation this year. Going forward, different story. I said this before. I'll say it again. I think 2020, 2021, you see the division flip-flop. I think you're going to see the Redskins and Giants fighting for the division again, while the Eagles and Cowboys take a step back because of their cap situation. So, that's what I think. I don't know if I'm going to do NASCAR. Kenny, how the hell do you do NASCAR? How do you stream NASCAR? Oh, they're turning left. They're turning left. I don't like NASCAR. Yep, it runs through Jordan Reed, but that poor guy can't stay healthy. I agree with that, West Coast. I would have taken Montez Sweat at 17 over Dexter Lawrence. Agree with that. Yes, it's just because the Diet 7-Up does something to us, Johnny. That's all it is. Diet 7-Ups kill us. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker. I saw that on ESPN today. It's crazy. Our right tackles, Mike Remmers. I can't wait to watch D-Jax against the Giants. Me neither. Because DeAndre Baker is going to lock his ass up. That's why I can't wait to see it. There is plenty of golf left. Isn't that next week, the big the British Open or whatever it is? I'll probably do that one day. Oh shoot, I'm not going to be home. Not going to be home next weekend. David Garrard was not a running quarterback. No, he was not. Aspartame because you Asperger's. D-Jax is going to go off. We'll see. Barkley 9-1 overall. Well, nobody likes it. Madden's a mess. Yes, it did. Evan. I actually wore that shirt yesterday. I'm telling you, DeAndre Baker's going to lock him up. They already played the U.S. Open, didn't they? They played that in June, Vodka Drink. I think this is the British Open, if I'm not mistaken, next week. No, Yankees did not win tonight. They gave up a 3-run homer in the ninth and lost 5-4. There's not really a lot of detail on it, Joda. It just says he knocked a woman unconscious. That was really all I read about it. The guy's a piece of garbage. Yes, rarely, Evan. It did come in. I wore the shirt yesterday. Who do I hate the most on the Giants? The guys I hated are gone. I don't know. I don't really think I hate anyone on this team. Landon Collins was definitely the guy last year. I can tell you that. Probably Janoris Jenkins. If I had to pick a guy that I don't like, it'd be Janoris Jenkins. I probably hate him the most. He stinks. He's getting way too much money for being garbage. No, Chapman gave it up. Rollins Chapman hung a slider to Travis Darno. He hit it out of the right field. It did. The U.S. Open did happen last month. It's British Open. Yeah, Haskins just not a scrambler. He can move inside the pocket, but that doesn't really make him mobile. That's like Tom Brady. Tom Brady's good inside the pocket like that. Yes, I do remember that. I freaking hated Eli Apple with a passion. Flowers was awful too. I hated both of those guys. Yes, I do remember that game. I remember it well. We needed to win that game to get in the playoffs, and we blew it. I was pissed. Who gets paid first, Zeke or Dak, and why? They're going to pay Dak Prescott because they need the quarterback more than they need the running back. That's honestly what I think. I think they have to pay Dak first because I feel like they can replace the running back. I mean, especially if he holds out, and if he holds out, Rudy, if Zeke holds out and the Cowboys hold their own without him, it makes him look really bad. It ain't going to do him any favors. But I do understand Zeke's perspective. When you're a running back in the NFL, you don't want to wait 5 years to get your first contract, man. You are already starting to come out of your prime after 5 years. And you've taken a lot of hits. You want to get paid early while you're still in your prime, while you're still worth it. That's why he's doing what he's doing. I know you do, Jed. I know. I get it. Ryan Nassib, Jesus Christ. Collins being an All-Pro would not hurt at all, HTTR, because he's been an All-Pro before. So that wouldn't bother me, especially since he's getting all that money. He should be an All-Pro. Flowers transitioning to a good starter would be like, what the hell is going on? I honestly hope you, for your sake, for your quarterback's sake, HTTR, you do not want that guy starting on either tackle. You don't. That guy's a quarterback killer. He'll get your quarterback killed. He's a turnstile. He sucks. He sucks. There is no system that's going to make that guy a good tackle. He stinks. And the whole reason we drafted him is because you guys took Brandon Sheriff, and it screwed Jerry Reese's plans up, and Reese didn't know what the hell to do and panicked and reached for Eric Flowers at 9. That's exactly why we took Eric Flowers, because you guys drafted Brandon Sheriff, I think 5 in that draft. We wanted him, and he wasn't there. And he reached and took Eric Flowers because he sucked and was never prepared for a draft. This is true, Rudy. This is an argument I make with Cowboy fans all the time. You know? Yeah, the Giants had bad stuff. Do I think Eli Apple has a chance to become a no? Eli Apple sucks. He's too handsy and he's just trash, and he's a weirdo too. He's a weirdo. I don't know, HTTR. I just don't think Eric Flowers has NFL talent. I don't. He was in high school. Vodka Drinker, you are the man, brother. Dilly, I really appreciate that, man. He says, bad dog. I want a Coney Island background with the Ferris wheel. I could probably figure that out, Vodka Drinker. Thank you so much for the $6 super chat. A little $6 boom! You didn't have to do it, sir, but you did. Thank you so much, Vodka Drinker. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I'll see if I can do that. Yeah, I'm in Sydney, Australia tonight. Sydney. We will cut him and only cost $1 million chump change to find. Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. I mean, it's true. You really got nothing to lose. But he failed with the Giants for years. He failed with the Jags. I can't see him just coming up and being good, man. Thanks, HTTR. I appreciate that. I figure the content should be raised. You know, I'm trying to make the best content I can. I'm trying to make the presentation look a lot better. I'm just trying to make the channel look a lot better than it did. You know. But I promise you guys, you will see that casting couch again. You'll see the casting couch again. Trust me. How do you feel about Miami Heat going after CP3? I don't know. Greg Robinson gave me nightmares. I don't know. Red Rifle. No, that's Andy Dalton. What the hell is... I do know Wentz's nickname, but I forget it. Can you do Calgary as a back street? Yes, I can. The Calgary nightlife? Yes, I absolutely can do that. I absolutely can fly to Calgary one night, Johnny. Well, I think in baseball in London, it was exciting. I can tell you that. DeAndre Baker ceiling? You give me an all-pro corner. That's for sure. It's hard to talk NFL when there ain't nothing going on. I know, Vodka Drinker. I know. That's why I'm trying to make videos that are interesting to talk about with no NFL to talk about. We got one more week before Rookies Report. Goose, what is going on, my man? Byron Buxton says double doink. What's going on, Goose? Goose. Everybody go over there, sub up Goose76 Sports if you haven't done so. Everybody also needs to sub up HTTR if you have not subbed up that channel. That is one you must subscribe to, especially if you're Redskins fans. HTTR is one of my favorite guys on here, without a doubt. Always has been. Great content creator, great stuff. Definitely check him out. The Gimp is the Gimp is Wentz's nickname, says BB13. I'm going over, Joda. I think Marcus Golden's going to have a good year for the Giants. I could see him getting 8 or 9 sacks. Cody Bellinger went deep tonight. Dodgers at 4. Dodgers are really good, man. Dodgers are really good. Knack for advanced stats. A new Cushman account. He has knack for advanced. Why did you change your account? Cavaliers waived J.R. Smith. Remember moments from EDP 445. Almost everything EDP 445 does is memorable. That is for sure. Who do you think? What do you think about Halloween Part 2 coming for the 3rd time? Once 1980, then Rob's on. There's another Halloween 2 coming. What the hell is going on with that HTTR? How many? It's one thing to remake an original. How many times can you remake a sequel? What the hell is that? How many times can you remake a sequel? Oh, you got it, HTTR. My pleasure, my man. I want you on my channel one of these times too. I told you that. We gotta set up a night where I can have you come on here. We can talk some football. You don't need to. You can still. I can just use the audio, man. It's fine. But I gotta have you on here one of these nights to talk some football with you. I think that'd be freaking awesome. I think that'd be awesome. If we did that. Yep, McCormick for my man John Koichi. Can't bear losing. What is going on? Halloween 2 to the 3rd power. I know. Stupid. Yeah, Space Jam 2 is coming out. I know. Space Jam 2 is coming out because LeBron James is trying to do everything that Jordan did. And he's going to do it worse, just like he does everything worse than Jordan did. Except for an owner. Maybe he'd be a better owner. Ready for all your transplant fan base to leave disappointed from Ray J. I don't know what you're talking about. We play the Bucks. Oh, that's not gonna happen. We'll beat the Bucks. Bucks ain't got nothing for the Giants. Of course I would. New York for Life 12. Of course I would support you, my man. Support all my New York guys. Yeah, it's true. HTTR. It's true. Your mom is 63 and in poor health. Just got finished steam cleaning the couch. I'm not built for this. That's why I drink like a fish. Cheers. It's rough, King. It is rough, my man. I hope everything works out for you. Yeah, Jordan's a bad owner. Dolan's bad, dude. Come on, Kamrin. You know that we beat you last year. We beat you guys last year. Although Winston killed us though when he came in that game. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Dick Warlock's portrayal of Myers, I just loved it. I do too, Afghanistan. I do too. I love the portrayal of him myself. Nick Castle did it in the first one. Dolan's terrible. Snyder's terrible. Dolan's terrible. Wilpon is terrible. Jordan is terrible. Jerry Jones is terrible. There's a lot of bad owners in sports, man. I appreciate you in New York for Life 12. You know that, my man. What the hell is Bob Lazar? Why do I always see that in here? Jeffrey Lurie is good now. I'm going to go Evan Engram. I think if we use Evan Engram correctly, he'll be second in receiving yards behind Sterling Shepard. Best conference for NFL talent. NFC. It's got to be the NFC. AFC really has the Patriots. That's about it. The NFC's stacked. I'm going to make a video. Well, actually, it's getting late now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that video tonight. I may record it, but I don't think I'm going to put it. Probably not going to put up that. I'll probably do it tomorrow afternoon. I already did a video today. I'll do the Philly video tomorrow. You'll see what I think about Jeffrey Lurie as an owner, or as Howie's a GM, when I do the video tomorrow. You'll see it. I'm going to go over like another 20 minutes, and we'll call this a night. I favor Walt more than anybody. I see that. Yeah, Walt was my favorite by far. I love Walt. Severino Betances are back, but Domingo Herman has been on fire. Yep. Piece of shit is what that means, Xavier. Piece of shit. Super Bowl prediction, it's too early, but I'm going to go with Patriots Saints. But that's, way too early. Way too early Super Bowl prediction, Patriots Saints. You think Cam Newton will get traded? Wow, that'd be crazy if that happened. Piece of string. I didn't say I didn't think Howie was good. I said I'm gonna tell you about Howie in the video. I didn't say I didn't think he was good. I'm gonna go over Joda. He's not gonna. Daniel Jones won't start till after the bye, so I think week 12 is when he gets a start. It'll give him 6 games, and then he starts 2020 with a clean slate and some NFL experience. Hey, BB13, I agree with you. I've already said if the Giants go into Dallas and win that game, they cannot have a letdown against Buffalo. But they'd have to win 3 in a row. You're right. And that ain't gonna be easy. I don't think we're gonna get our ass kicked. I think it'll be close. I think it'll go either way. Dallas and the Giants usually play close games. Melvin Gordon wants Le'Veon Bell money. Melvin Gordon should get Le'Veon Bell money. Did they want Baggett? That's crazy. That's cool, though. Oh, best college conference for NFL talent is SEC. By far. SEC has all the NFL talent. In my opinion. The SEC's got a lot of NFL talent. So does the Big 12. Those are your guys. I would love a Yankees-Dodgers World Series. I'm hoping for that. Well, let's not get carried away by our comedy gold. But I don't think we're going 3-13. I don't think we're going 3-13 at all. I think we could go 7-9, 8-8. I think if everything breaks right for the Giants, they could even get 9-7. This is how I look at the Giants. I think our floor is 6-10. I think our ceiling is 9-7. That's where I think we are. Nope, not implying that at all. Like I said, you'll see it in the video tomorrow when I do the video. Over under 3 TDs for well, they'll be under. He's not throwing 3 TDs because they're going to give the ball to Zeke. So I don't think he's going to, unless Zeke's not there. Then I still don't think he throws 3 touchdowns. Funniest movie? What are the? I don't know. I can't. There's a lot of 80s movies I liked. Recently, The Hangover made me laugh. I absolutely love it. Everyone, including most Skins fans, are expecting it. I think part of it, like I said, HTTR, the only reason I don't have you guys competing for the division is I just don't trust your quarterback situation. That's it. Because like I said, if Alex Smith doesn't get hurt last year, you win the division. The Eagles were struggling. The Cowboys are 3-5. You guys were 6-3. Alex Smith went down. So did your season. You guys are the best team in the division up to that point. You lost him. You lost your quarterback. You fell apart. You have the best running back tandem in this division, and Geis and Adrian Peterson. Your receivers are not great. You got a really good tight end when he's healthy. Your offensive line is very good when it's healthy. I just don't trust your quarterback. It's tough. It's tough to get behind Case Keenum, you know. Yeah, I agree. That's what you should be. That's what you should be. You should definitely run the ball. I mean, I mentioned how good Adrian Peterson was, 33, 34 years old, with a beat-up quarterback, a beat-up offensive line. The guy still went for 1,000 yards. Guys have a very good backfield. I have had nothing to be mad. Eagles are looking nice. Yeah, they are. Wentz is not throwing 55 touchdowns. Come on. Let's not get carried away. If you put over under 35 touchdowns, that's a better over under. Eli's throwing less than 33 touchdowns. Eli may high 20s. I could see Eli throwing for high 20s, but he's not throwing. I can't see Eli throwing in the 30s. They're going to run the ball more. They have to. They have to run the ball a lot more. Giants do. Favorite plot twist in the movie? Saw's ending. The ending of Saw. I touched Daniel Jones. I don't know what that means. AP is a freaking... Yes, he is. That's why I'm a Sooners fan. Because of him. Because I freaking loved him. Well, I think of Drew Lock. I'm indifferent about Drew Lock. I know HTTR. I said that when I initially saw the schedule. I made my prediction. My predictions changed. I said it will change 4 times by the time the regular season gets here. It will change 4 times. Winston is the number one problem for the Buccaneers. I went to school with Cam. Cam who? Cam Chancellor? I think the Patriots are going to win a World Series. No, the Patriots don't play baseball. Over under 70 touchdowns. I don't know if AP will hit 1,000 again just because Geist is going to get some carries this year. Lakers winning the NBA title. We'll see. I stream enough Laker games to know. That's for sure. Footballism was here. AP thinks he'll hit 2K. He says that's always what it says from. Shows you how great he is. Yeah, they'll win the Super Bowl. They're not going to win the World Series. I already said Patriots Saints in the World Series. Thank you, Sports Bros. I appreciate that very much. I'm going South S4. I definitely think that Saquon could get 2,200 scrimmage yards. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can see him getting 1,400 to 1,500 rushing yards and 700-800 passing yards behind a better O-line. Very infrequently fire comedy gold. I don't watch a lot of NHL. I don't. Jags wins the playoffs to lose in the first round. That could definitely happen. Patriots versus Saints. That was my prediction. I think it's just they're the favorites. Never saw that. Rarely haven't. AP should have supreme confidence. The guy's great. This is the type of crap that you have to deal with West Coast on the internet. Is you have people like that that can honestly sit there and try to tell you with a straight face that Derek Barnett is better than Nick Bosa. Just like I had a guy make videos with a straight face trying to say that Jordan Howard was a top 5 running back. I mean, it's just, I don't know what to say. One thing I pride myself on with my videos, with my takes on things, is being as realistic as I can. Now, the whole Daniel Jones thing, people can think I'm fooling around about that, but if you listen to my arguments, they're pretty damn good about it. Doesn't mean that this stuff's going to happen, but I give you my arguments on why I think this can happen. And that's all I can do right now. We haven't seen them play. But we'll see. Yeah, Tyreek Hill is getting 4 games, Philly Town. I think he's getting punished for 4 games. I'll tell you what, HTTR, like I said in that video today with Zeke Elliott, I just hope that they pay them. I hope they pay them all. I hope the Cowboys give Zeke, Dak, and Amari Cooper top contracts, and those 3 guys take up a third to 35% of their cap space. That I really do. I really hope they lock all 3 of those guys up, because that'll be the end of the Cowboys. I really hope they do that. I really do. 15 total touchdowns, Joda? I definitely think that he can go over that. He had 15 total last year with a bad offensive line. Oh, you went to school with Cameron Moore. I just saw Cam, and I'm thinking Cam Chancellor. Did he beat women when he was in high school too, Ham, or is this new? Is this a new thing for him, or is he always a woman beater? What the hell is Bob Lazar? You keep talking about Bob Lazar. Oh, man. Kamara, I alwaase think can have a big year, Jedi. He's one of the best in the league. He's top 5. He's a top 5 back. I love Alvin Kamara. You want to talk about a steal? Getting that guy in the 3rd round? That's a steal. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, my man? Why does Kareem Hunt get released but not Tyreek Hill? Good question. Very good question. We'll see, Ellie Lou. We will see. We'll definitely see. You have to watch Bob Lazar. He worked on UFOs there. This stuff there he knows that you couldn't possibly know unless you worked there. I know. I read the whole thing. I know the whole thing. I don't know who the hell Bob Lazar is, though. I expected Dalvin Cook to have a big year last year to Keem, and he let me down. Can't stay healthy. Malik Monk about to average 25 empty points a night in Charlotte by 15 games. So what you're saying is the Knicks and the Hornets will battle. Actually, the Knicks are going to be pretty good. I think the Knicks could win 41 games and make the 8th seed. I think the Knicks can be 500 this year. Look at me. Why do we let Cruz walk? Nobody picked him up. Victor Cruz? I don't know which Cruz you're talking about, King Envy. If you're talking about Victor Cruz, I think Victor Cruz retired. I'd be great if that happened, Joda. I don't know where Des Bryant's going to go. Isn't he still a Saint? Isn't he still on the Saints? As an Eagles fan, I have never heard of Barrett being Mboso. Yeah. Hornets will get no higher than the second pick, not allowed higher. Why is that? Nets are going all the way. Kevin Durant's not playing this year. Kevin Durant's not playing until next season. Kevin Durant's out the entire season. So I don't think they're going anywhere this year. Yeah, Des is washed up. Mo Bin Salmon is back. I haven't seen Mo Bin Salmon in forever. Oh, he released him. Then I have no idea. I have no idea where he's going. Maybe he can go back to Dallas. That'd be fun. Maybe we should go back to Big D. Oh, tell me. HTTR, you're preaching to the choir about the bad luck. Tell me all about it. Who's the Steelers starting quarterback? Ben Roethlisberger. Can you ever imagine Saquon getting more total touchdowns than Eli? Actually, I can. I can. Jeff, not a problem. Not a problem, my man. I really appreciate that. You definitely don't feel the need to do that, but I definitely appreciate it, brother. I really do. I do have Netflix. Philly Lights. My childhood NFL star player, Lawrence Taylor. LT was the best I ever saw. No. West Coast, and I don't really deal with politics, but no, I don't. I'll have Stark's Power Gauntlet on my hand. What the hell? Victor Cruz, we didn't keep him. No one picked him up. He was done. After a torn ACL and he missed 2 years because of injury, and he was a shell of himself at the end of it. He was just done, King Envy. He was done. When will NBC get back to NBA? Not soon enough, Terry. I missed that whole that was the best. When I was growing up, yeah, the NBA and NBC was the best. I do like Bruce Willis movies, yes indeed. Jets might win 10 games this year if they have a top 10 defense. Jets aren't doing anything. Adam Gase is their head coach. 6-10 Jets. 6-10. They didn't improve their offensive line either. Their offensive line stinks. And Le'Veon Bell cannot do with the Jets what he did with the Steelers. He can't sit there and wait for the hole to open up, because if he does that, he's going to get swallowed up in the backfield. The Jets' offensive line is not good. I'll have to get back to you on that one, Mo Bin Salmon. Just a lowly Bulls fan. I'm a lowly Knicks fan. Can't bear losing. Top 3 defenses in the league. Bears. Cowboys. Damn, man. That third one's tough. Ravens, probably. Maybe. They'll have really good defenses. Oh, since I can watch the documentary on Bob Lazar. Okay. I don't think so, HTTR. I think they can cut the gap, but I still can't. The Dolphins definitely aren't winning a damn thing. I just can't see the Jets or Bills overtaking the Patriots. I just can't, because the Patriots own that division. You know what I mean? They beat all the teams in the division, which gives them a huge advantage. I don't think anybody's ready to do that yet. Joshua Dobbs. What if Bo Jackson was never traded from the Buccaneers? It's a great question. He probably wouldn't have been a Royal. He might not have played baseball, right? If he didn't get traded from the Buccaneers. Just fans thinks to win the AFC. Favorite Bruce Willis movie that isn't Die Hard? Probably The Sixth Sense. I never said the Lakers were winning at all. Favorite cartoon when I was a kid? Wile E. Coyote. But I liked a lot, Jeff. I liked the Pink Panther. I liked Scooby-Doo. I liked the Jetsons. I liked the Flintstones. I remember the G.I. Joe thing, though. G.I. Joe, real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. I remember that. Preseason Super Bowl prediction. Saints, Patriots. Pre-workout or coffee? As a matter of fact, I take them both, Philly Lights, because the pre-workout don't really work. I haven't had pre-workout in 3 months because I like to get off of it just so I can, because your body gets used to it. But by the end of that, I'm actually drinking a cup of coffee with my pre-workout. That's how much I need. That's how much crap I put in there. I don't know, Brock. Like I said, check the community notes. I know Wednesday I'm on the Entertainers channel. I'm supposed to stream a game with Sports Reaction this week. Maybe tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what goes on. I don't know what the hell is going on tomorrow. I'll have to check. Packers vs. Patriots. Rodgers vs. Brady. That could happen. If Peyton Manning declared the 1997 Jets would run New York. But if you think the Jets would have drafted him, that's the thing. Marijuana or alcohol? I'm definitely alcohol. I never saw a reboot. HTTR. Giants going 10-6. I hope you are right, JW. From your lips to God's ears. Love it. Russian guy is here. Don't know what that says. I never saw that, Jeff. I never saw Pinky in the Brain. Jihad. Favorite candy? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Second favorite? Skittles. But Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are my favorite. I choose to smoke over alcohol, but alcohol is more available. I just like alcohol. Not even alcohol. I like beer. As you guys well know. I like all different kinds of beer. It's very refreshing to me. Favorite restaurant? Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Amazing steak. Best steak I've ever had in my life. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Beer, I wish I had some beer. I like the Lethal Weapon movies. I like the first one. Philip Rivers win a Super Bowl before he retires? No, he can't beat Tom Brady. He is 0-9 against Tom Brady in his career. Well, that's very true, West Coast. That is a great point. I don't remember that. I don't remember them having the number one pick in '97, but that's a great point. Belichick and Peyton, game over is right. Game over is right. I just imagine if Bill Parcells would have had his damn heart attack at the end of the season rather than in the middle of it, or in May of 1991, if he would have had it, right after the Super Bowl, Bill Belichick would have been our head coach since 1990. I wonder how many Super Bowls the Giants would have had if he was our head coach for 29 years. I wonder what he would have done with us. You want to be a Navy SEAL? have to work your ass off for that one. Never call a restaurant steak over grilled steak. If you ever call a restaurant steak over grilled steak, it's bullshit. You don't understand, vodka drinker. This steak is unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. I don't know what they do to it. You can cut it with a fork. It's amazing. They're made by chefs. That is a high-end restaurant, Roots Chris. That is unbelievable steak. Unbelievable. They season it. They age it. They sear it. It's incredible. Trust me. Go to Roots Chris and order yourself a filet mignon and tell me it isn't the best steak you've ever had. It's unbelievable. I've never seen planes, trains, automobiles. Most QBs in the AFC can't beat Tom Brady. This is true. In your opinion, what's the toughest division in the NFL? AFC South. I think it's really tough. This chat's moving pretty fast. I watched Coneheads the other day for the first time. They just had you cracking up. I remember Coneheads. NFC West is good too. But the AFC South is really good. Oh, the Roots Chris steak, Philly Lights. Oh my God, so good, so good. Thought we were a team. Thanks for sharing, Mobin Salmon. Pan, fire, then oven. It's amazing. In-N-Out's overrated. I've never had an In-N-Out burger. Is Justin Pugh the most overrated guard in NFL fans? He sucks, Cruzon. He sucks. Yes, he's one of the most overrated guards in football. As is Weston Richburg, one of the most overrated centers. Cruzon, you watch the Giants, just like me, right? How many damn times did Justin Pugh and Weston Richburg get pushed back into Eli Manning in the damn running game we couldn't run the ball? How many times did that happen because they're undersized and got killed up front? And they got a ton of money. Justin Pugh stinks. I like Five Guys myself. I have seen Tommy Boy. Would I sign Clowney into the Giants? Yes. I actually have to do a video about that because he's not getting a long-term deal from the Texans. That's going to leave a mark. Yeah. N'Keal Harry about to ball out. He's my sleeper for Rookie of the Year, and I hate the Pats. He is. Kyler Murray is plus 175 to win Rookie of the Year. How big of a favorite is that guy? You have to put up $175 to win $100 on Kyler Murray. Crazy. Now, I did the bold prediction video about Baker Mayfield winning the MVP. Thought that was a bold prediction. Baker Mayfield is actually the 6th favorite to win the MVP. He's 6th. He's 14-1. When I initially looked at the odds, he was 35-1. I think Breeze, Rodgers, Brady. I think Russell Wilson was behind him. Wentz was behind him. Worst injury I ever had, broken ankles. I had both my ankles broken playing football. Mayfield is too young. No, he's not. How young is Pat Mahomes? Didn't Pat Mahomes just win the MVP? Mayfield's not too young. Pat Mahomes was the same age last year. They came out the same year. They had one of the greatest college games I've ever watched in my life. That 66-59 Oklahoma win. We call Kyler Murray a gunslinger. I heard you say earlier that real quarterbacks throw touchdowns, not run them. Kyler Murray is, without a doubt, a pocket passer first. You go back and look at his film. He goes through progressions, and he takes off when he has to. But there was a lot of set plays for him to run at Oklahoma because he could run past the defense. But yeah, Kyler Murray definitely can throw the ball deep, and he throws very good on the run. You watch his hip torque. You watch him square his shoulders. You watch the way that guy throws on the run. That guy is dangerous. Larry Fitzgerald says he's never seen a quarterback with that much talent before. Larry Fitzgerald's been in the league a long time. But There's no doubt Arizona will use his athleticism to run the ball. I mean, the guy runs a 4.340 or 4.35, whatever it is. They're definitely going to use that HTTR. They'll definitely use him running the ball. But that kid can throw. That kid can throw. That kid doesn't just take. He doesn't just look at one read and go. He doesn't say, "Oh, my first read's not there. I'm taking off." That's not how he plays. Now Arizona going to be difficult because Arizona sucks. But Duke Ballers is here. Duke. Ask Duke Ballers about Kyler Murray, man. He'll tell you all about it. He's a pocket passer first, but he can definitely run. Baker's a gunslinger. Baker's a gunslinger. I think Baker's more of a gunslinger than Kyler Murray, honestly. What is week 15? Is that Baker? Is that, I don't know, is that Browns versus Cardinals? That'd be a good one. I didn't have Wentz at number 2. I saw Wentz was number 7 in MVP odds. I never would take Goff over Mahomes. I never said I would take Goff over Mahomes. Kyler Murray can throw. Yes, he can. You think Aaron Rodgers can take on Tom Brady? If anybody can, it's him. You're from Oklahoma, by the way. Dan, I hope you listen, Fire Comedy. I hope you subscribe to the channel because I'll be streaming all the Sooners games, man. I'm a big Sooners fan, so I stream all the Sooners games. They're fun because they're actually good. Unlike my Giants, where I do a lot of screaming at the TV and disgust, I do a lot of cheering for Oklahoma. It's beautiful. Goff over Wentz. Oh, from back. Yeah, I remember. Nope, I would take Wentz over Goff. Now, I would take Wentz over. When they drafted him, I thought Goff would be better. No, always Jedi. Last Jedi, right underneath you, Duke. She's an Okie. Oh well, she's a Sooner fan. She lives in Texas, but Kyler Murray's pretty muscular anyway. These young guys coming up some arms this year. Only a couple dink and dunkers. I know. A lot of arms. Daniel Jones is the one without the big arm. I don't think the Sooners play Army again this year. Honestly. I never said over Mahomes. Why would I say that? Mahomes didn't even play. Listen, I don't think Goff is that good. Honestly. Comeback player of the year, Aaron Rodgers, probably. There is drama in Dallas. But listen, guys, I can sit here and talk all night. I got to get some sleep. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. This is fun, man. I don't get to do a lot of these hangouts where I just get to hang out with the chat guys. But I really appreciate everybody being here tonight. Thank you so much. I don't know when I'll be live on this channel again. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I'll figure something out. I don't know. Might do something like this again. Who the hell knows? Why would I be hyping up Goff? I don't know anything about Jared Goff. I don't remember hyping Jared Goff up at any time. But maybe I did. Who the hell knows? I don't remember. I don't remember hyping Jared Goff up in 2016. I can't say I remember him doing that. We're doing that. But, yeah, guys, I don't know. If you haven't done so, man, check out my video on Ezekiel Elliott. It's pretty funny. Look for the video on the Eagles tomorrow. I got late, so I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to go to sleep. But I do have a video coming on the Eagles tomorrow. I think you guys will enjoy it. Again, thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a great night, and we will see you next time, guys. It is Baddog, and I am gone. Peace!